The silence is over. Listen close. I hate when men act like they hold the key, trying to rewrite the map that was charted by me. They spin the web of static, trying to drown out the sound, but I'm the tremor in the earth, shaking up the ground. Don't look for mercy in a heart made of steel. I'm the only force here that you're destined to feel. Ladies first, with a storm on the rise. Sunday 5 p.m. EFT, look us in the eyes. Fatty and Ali, the architects of dread. While you're chasing shadows, we're the ones ahead. Untouchable empire, we carved out the throne. In a world of echoes, we stand alone. They want the crown, they want the light. They just go fading out in the dead of the night. The empire is breathing, the empire is cold. The story of power that's yet to be told. Ladies first, with a storm on the rise. Sunday 5 p.m. EST, look us in the eyes. Fatty and Ali, the architects of dread. While you're chasing shadows, we're the ones ahead. Untouchable empire, we carved out the throne. In a world of echoes, we stand alone. Untouchable. Don't blink. Five p.m.
The content presented on the following show is intended for satirical and educational purposes only. The views, opinions, and statements expressed by panelists and guests are their own and do not necessarily reflect those of the host, production team, or channel. Additionally, any third-party content featured in this program is used in compliance with fair use under United States copyright law, which allows for commentary, criticism, news report, teaching, and research. Viewer discretion is advised, and we encourage independent thought and discussion.
Yo, shout out to Fatty, shout out to Ali. It's ladies first, baby. Kick back, relax, and enjoy the show.
They say men lead the way, and behind every move, every war, every throne, has always been a woman. She nurtures, she shapes, she survives, since she speaks, not just to be heard, but to shift the room. Because when the world gets loud, and 'tis her silence that says the most, this is not about taking over. This is about finally being heard. This is Ladies First.
Like, a man is gonna do what a man is gonna do. You can't, I wouldn't want a man to tell me how to be a woman.
So the real problem with relationship is women have no trust in men anymore.
You want me to be submissive to you. You want me to treat you as the king that you deserve to be. If I am not having the mentality of a queen, if I am not having a mentality of a lifelong partner that needs to consider my man and make sure that I'm able to be here and please my man, and think of it in that manner, if I do not have that mentality, I cannot give you what you want.
Women really are doing that. Like Ali said,
Most women are focused on getting their degrees, what they want to do, their personal life, making sure that they don't lose themselves in a man or their kids and things like that. And that is one of the issues with dating today. And the reason why a lot of men are cheating is because men aren't getting what they need in the home. In order to make sure your man doesn't cheat, you have to do a lot. It's a lot of work.
Y'all wouldn't believe them anyway. So if you are the ones with the issue of distrust, you are the problem. I'm sorry, you can't say a woman is the problem when you initially don't believe her when she enters the market anyway.
If you're on Instagram and your panties and bra, and he comes into your DM, what part of respect do you think he coming in there with? And you're saying because you're a woman, you can be on Instagram in your panties and bra. As a woman who's a couple of decades older than you, and I'm going to tell you that you're going to get what you get.
Ladies and ladies, welcome to a Sunday edition of the infamous Ladies First show.
Wait a second, isn't this Ladies First?
We survived the month of May. So I hope you guys are doing good. I hope you guys are doing well. Friends, I'm 2 days away from having air conditioner on the studio. So if you don't have air conditioner, don't even talk with me, okay? Don't look my way. Don't tag me. No, nothing, okay? I'm feeling myself. So friends, let's introduce our guests today.
Because I'm an unruly woman. I'm not like the rest of these women on here. I'm unruly.
Let's start with the unruly. Let's start with the unruly gentleman. Our old friend is back. Osa is in the building.
Yo, peace. What up?
Thank you very much for being here, Osa. I appreciate you. We had another friend, but because he's a man, he dropped. His internet connection doesn't work. That's crazy. But I will wait for him. We have another part of the weaker sex, Ilkan Ali. Is in the building. Thank you very much, Ilkan Ali, for being here, sir.
Boy, yo, sit your stupid ass down. Who the think you is?
I am your incompetent host. Mel is taking another week off. So this is me, Fatty. I don't know more.
What more do you want from me? Oh my God.
And Roxy, if you want to link, let me know on Discord. I'll send you a link too. Okay. And now the queens. We wouldn't be here without them. Thank you very much, ladies, for carrying life and for nurturing these losers of men that we have around us, including me. Even though I have air conditioner now, so I'm getting better. Tina is back. Thank you very much, Tina. She is in the building. Tina was running for months. Thank you very much, Tina, for coming back. And of course, the lovely Rebecca. She is here too. Thank you very much, Rebecca. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Rebecca, for being here. We have a new friend, Lala. She's in the building. Thank you very much, Lala, for being here. Thank you. We appreciate you. The lovely Carmaya. She's back. Thank you very much, Carmaya, for being here. And last but not least, the lovely Napa. She is back too. Thank you very much, Napa, for being here. I appreciate y'all. So, friends, let's go to this layout, okay? The ladies are going to go first. We have a game today called Woman, 8 Man, Who Do, and we complete the sentence, okay? Thank you very much for the people already helping us with the memberships. We have $200 on the Cash App and 20 members on each side, Ali and Fatty. There's a lot of people streaming, so please, if you're watching on their side, make sure you subscribe to them. Make sure you donate to them. And if you don't know where to find them, I'm going to put the links on the description. Okay. Make sure you support them and you give them a like. So let me go ahead and close this page.
It's time to do.
And let's start with Napa. Napa. You are tired. I am tired. I hate when men do. Complete this phrase, please. What are you tired of, man? Keep doing, please. Go ahead. Uh-oh.
I hate when men beg. I hate when men beg.
Beg for what?
Well,
for pussy.
That and like, keep on asking you for your number and keep on asking you, can they please have a picture? Can they talk to you? I don't like beggars.
Damn. But what if I really want the picture and it's 3 a.m. in the morning and I'm horny as fuck?
That's you don't have the right skills to get one.
Oh, is it me or Napa
right
is freezing a little
lady.
bit?
It's Napa.
Napa, can you refresh real quick? Your internet
Everything works
connection is.
backstage, and then once we go live.
Yes, miss.
My device.
Just refresh real quick, Napa, and then we got ladies, beggars. Does it annoy y'all just like they annoy Napa? Men that are always asking for shit. Can I get a picture? Can we go here? Can we do that? Can you come? Like, does that annoy y'all the same way it annoys Napa?
No. Mm-mm.
Oh shit.
My men don't beg. I make sure they always have what they want ahead of time, so they don't have to.
Damn. So before they ask for the picture already on the desk?
I read their minds.
Oh shit, that's crazy. Do you have a sister?
I do.
Damn. Talk after the show. Lala. Welcome to the show, Lala. Lala, beggars. Do beggars annoy you too?
I don't really get to deal with that. I don't think I have a demeanor that they could put up with.
Wait, so you cut them off in the as soon as they say, "Hey, can I get a?"
I think they're scared to even ask. I don't think I come across as beg me and you're gonna get what you want.
Are you the type of?
Sorry.
Go ahead, Rebecca.
What do you mean by scared?
I said I don't think I have a demeanor that like a person will just approach me to beg from me. I think when the first time you ask, the look that I give you, you're gonna leave me alone.
Do men usually go to you and say, "Smile, baby, smile"?
No, women do that.
Damn. And do you smile?
Not if I don't want to, or I give them a.
Damn. You know what? Lala, why you playing hard to get? Lala, why you don't like?
I am hard to get. I'm not playing.
No, Lala. If there's a guy that you like, right? Let's imagine there's a chocolate 6'3" walking. Let's imagine that, right? And you like him, like you're not giving him a smile.
Maybe.
Nah, come on, Lala. You have to give him something.
Hey.
Oh, that's too much. Now you're too friendly.
That's good enough. No, if it's just that, that's good enough.
Would you say that guys like think you're intimidating, or they say you come off as intimidating?
Yeah, that's what my friends say. My friend girls say. They say
is that what you're trying to put out?
No, but I don't mind.
Damn, Lala. We're going to go back at you, Lala. And by the way, shout out to my baby mama. I never have to ask. She gives me 20 memberships to Fatty. Thank you very much, Maisha. You have to split me now with Rebecca's sister, okay? Anne was disqualified, but I'm in conversations to add a sister wife, okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Athena, beggars. Do they annoy you?
I think maybe men who beg
like maybe in like the early dating stages before you get to the part where like you're committed. I guess that could be like the man's version of like nagging. So I could see how that could be annoying. But this is completely random. Does someone have
No, don't, no. It's ladies first. It's ladies first. You can't do that. We already heard the chirp. This is ladies first. This is not
But
super
was
panel.
it mine? That's what I need to know.
This is the soundtrack of the ladies first. Is the fire alarm on the back, the smoke alarm? Yes. This is the no need to ask where is he from. He's from Ali, motherfucker. That's his fault. Ali didn't change that shit. Look at you. That's crazy.
No, it sounds like it's screaming something else.
That's crazy.
Wait a second. Isn't this ladies first?
Stop making all that noise.
And this, Athena, is why you're not coming back for another month. Okay. Athena,
wouldn't you say if the guy had to beg, then you're obviously not listening to him or not doing something right in the first place?
I mean, if you're not in a committed relationship, there's a lot of men who have expectations that go past like where you are. So if a man's like, hey, I want this and that, and like y'all just started dating, I personally would just walk away. I'd be like, you're not getting that. Sorry, you can go find another woman who's going to do those types of things. Now, if you're with someone, that's different. I agree with you. He shouldn't have to beg. And if he's coming to you asking for something and it's been a while, let's say you're like crazy busy, you got to say, hey, you know what? I've been slacking. Let me, do some extra things for you. But what Nepal was saying sounded like at the beginning when you first start talking to a guy and like, if you've been, this is why I don't get on dating sites anymore, because they'll be like, can I have a picture of you? I'm like, we've talked for 3 days. Like, what? And they have these really unreasonable expectations of women. And so in that way, like,
Well, wouldn't you say that in the beginning he's setting his boundaries or his expectations? Like if a man's telling you what he wants from the beginning, like that's a good thing. Yeah.
He's a man, he should be able to read the room and see the type of woman. If she seems like she's just that type that would, if she's really into a guy, jump into things quickly, then yeah, there's nothing wrong with asking. But if like, okay, for example, when I had a dating profile, it specifically said, I do not do hookups. I, am serious. Like you're either dating for marriage or you're not dating me. So like it's very like, okay, this is what I'm looking for, whatever. So if a man sees that and he tries to like press my boundaries, that is kind of like nagging. It's the male's version of nagging.
So you think married men don't beg?
They shouldn't have to.
No, that we're not doing the shoot shit. We're doing the does he ever? Do you think married men will say, "Come on, baby, can you cook for me today, please, baby? Can I get some ass, baby? Come on."
I'm gonna say that's sad.
Just the tip, baby. Come on, man.
Oh my god! If a married man has to say just the tip, like that's
no married man in. Hey, this is the spectrum, right? Single simps beg a lot, and then you have in the middle the people that having casual or their boyfriend and girlfriend type of thingy, and then you have married men. I think single simps and married men are the people that actually beg the most. They beg for the picture, they beg for nothing is organic, right? Nothing they get is organic because, and that's the thing, right? Remember when we had this conversation about you should communicate to your woman when she's not, that's the worst thing you can do. Because that will sound like begging. Like there's like you can negotiate. Like you can't negotiate sex with woman. A woman will value a man that knows how to grab her neck and push her against the wall and all these things. And as soon as she teaches a man to do that, and it is exactly the same, that shit tastes like fast food, tastes like shit. Because she taught you. She wants you to guess it. And if you don't, boo-hoo, the next man might have the chance.
Those are facts.
So
those are facts. I can't even argue with that.
I will go. I will go with the. I get what Napai is saying, and I will definitely beg for a booty picture at 3 a.m. in the morning and play them next day when the light comes off. Light comes on. I'll do. I used to do it a lot when I was younger. Now I just guilt trip them into sending me shit. Lala. I think Lala already answered. No, Atina. What do you wait? You didn't. What did you? What do you wait? What like? Tell me one thing that you wait, man. One thing that men do that you wait.
Mm. Okay, this isn't necessarily something I hate, but it really gets like under my skin because guys will say, "Give me bullet points. Get to the point," and then you'll get to the point, and then later on they'll be like, "Well, you didn't tell me that detail," and I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" So they're like, "I want to." They don't want to know all the details all the time, and I get that. But then later on they'll be like, "Oh, well, you left that detail out," and yeah,
Tina, that sounds very personal. Who did that to you?
like most men that I know in my family.
It sounds like somebody that you're little talking right now, or you talk like last
I didn't
week.
know I could turn my camera off.
What happened?
Go ahead, Tina.
Oh, I mean, so a guy I'm talking to has done that. My dad has done that. My brothers have done that. It irks me, but it's not something that I would hate, but it does. I'm like, oh, it's frustrating.
Maybe they're trying to tell you you're long-winded.
Oh, well, that's a given.
Oh, but what if you actually are long-winded?
I am.
So it's your fault.
Well, I'm Greek. I don't know what to tell you.
Tikanis.
Oh, Tikanis. Thank you, Lenica. Oh, I forgot how to say. I'm trying to learn. I know, like, I understand a little bit, but not that much.
Yeah, Jen is a teto combo. Atina, can you give me something that is less wholesome, please?
Oh, less wholesome.
Something that really pisses you off.
It really pisses me off. So this one might be kind of like for me personally, but like jokingly, like men in my family be like, "Ah, you don't need a man," and I never said I don't need a man, but they jokingly say it because I do a lot of things. Like I help my dad like work on the car, and they're like, "Oh, Athena doesn't need a man." I don't say that, but they say that, and it pisses me off. Not good enough. Okay. I can't stand. Okay, I can't stand. Oh well, so on panels and stuff, I can't stand when men talk about women being the weaker vessel, then have like higher expectations for women. So that's maybe one. Is that's not good enough? Y'all look at me like I'm crazy.
What can you be specific? Like, what do you mean by that?
So they say that women are the weaker vessel, like obviously we are, but then a lot of men who expect women to do all of the domestic stuff, the cooking, the cleaning, bearing and rearing children, as well as work. Now I get it if the kids are in school, if they're like older, but when they're younger, like that's expecting more of a woman than of the man, because she's actually bearing and rearing the children. That takes a toll on her body. She needs time to recover. And I don't think a lot of men have, I mean, obviously they don't understand what it is that women go through in childbearing, but so maybe men who don't understand.
How long does that phase last?
It takes your body 2 years to completely recover. Now I'm not talking about like recover to where you can like function, but to completely balance out hormonal wise, it takes 2 years. And it also depends on how long you breastfeed, because I breastfed my son until almost 4 years old. So breastfeeding messes with your hormones too.
How much time did it take for y'all to have sex again with your husbands?
Like
after having a kid?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like a month and a half, 2 months.
So you have 1.5 months off. What's up with that? That's exactly
It's way too
that's
much.
exactly the time you have off a month and a half. Yeah.
It's been so long ago. I think it was 2 months.
Hey, you have 2 months off. Congratulations. Chop chop. Go back to work. That's what. Hey,
and
that's what
that right there, that irks me that men don't appreciate women who are breastfeeding, waking up all throughout the hours to, put them to the nipple and feed them and all that. It takes a toll on your body, especially in modern society where the majority of women don't have that network. It used to be women come together and they supported each other. But now everything is very individualistic. So people don't have those tight-knit communities anymore. So there's a lot more placed on the women when it comes to raising that child. And that also puts more pressure on the father that probably shouldn't be there as well. But
do you think it doesn't? You know how a lot of women say men are intimidated by women who have money? You hear that, right? I know you
say
do.
that.
Women will say men are intimidating because they have money or they're established, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do you think men don't appreciate a woman that's going through that, or it's the way women treat men when they're pregnant or when they have the babies was really the problem? Imagine men coming home every single day because what they're going through in life, and typically when you already got all the support of society, and when we project everything onto you, do you think it's because you're having the baby or had the baby, or is it the way women are treating men and justifying the treatment of men based on what they're going through that is the problem? You don't think you don't think most men appreciate the fact that a woman had their child or carried a child and go, man, that was, especially if your man's there with you at birth. I would hope that you had the man there at birth and watching the process, but you don't think most men appreciate the woman and what she goes through childbirth?
I don't think all men. I have no idea.
Said all. I didn't say all. I didn't say all.
No. I know. I'm just saying I've seen a substantial amount of men who are just like, your body's built for it. And my response
is that not lie?
Is sassy. Hold on. Yeah, men are also built to work more. Men are also built to work more. They're the stronger vessel.
That's my point.
That's my clap back to that.
But we would accept it. But we wouldn't mistreat you or disrespect you and put you through something because we have to do something different than you do. Why is it that having because we didn't hear none of it. Like when I was growing up, I didn't hear that from my father, my grandfather, that the mamas were treating us like this. Them women was having 35 kids and still pushing through. And they didn't have the dishwasher. They didn't have the dishwasher machine. They didn't have the washer machine. They didn't have the electric stove. They didn't have the air fryer. They didn't have all these things.
The air conditioner.
It's so much easier to be a woman today. And women are literally complaining about the very thing that they said they were made for. Y'all say y'all are lovers and nurturers, and you were made to be mothers, but you turn right back around and complain about it.
But is the woman working a 40-hour week is my question.
Do women want to work?
No.
That's not what they did tell. What?
No.
Hey, Athena, we so confused. Like we say, don't work. I want to go to work. And they say, don't work. I don't. Like we are so confused. Hey, Athena, why should we appreciate y'all having one kid and a half in a 70-year life? Think about it, right? Look at what Ali said. These women used to take care of 7 kids, 5. Have to go to the river to wash their clothes. They had their diapers were literally made of tissue. Every time baby shits on their shit, she has to go and clean that and take the smell, and then the baby burps on you, and then the 5-year-old
use cloth diapers.
No, but Athena, think about it. Like that was insane, right? Like the amount of like work that used to be to raise a family of 5. Why should I give credit to a woman that has a kid? Like y'all are having 1 kid. See what I'm saying? Like, don't get me wrong, right? Let me be serious about it. Being a stay-at-home mom when you have 3 or more kids is a pain in the ass. That's fair. Yeah. Right? You have to be running around out. There's the regrets, right? But y'all not having this type of kids. So why should you get the praise of women of yesteryear when you are literally not cooking as much, not cleaning as much. You have all these utensils, air conditioner, Netflix, and all that. Like, why should I be empathetic towards you? Of course, I care, especially if your body gets in a way that is going to be detrimental to your looks, right? But why should I care?
I mean, women have complications in pregnancy. I had complications in pregnancy, and I was rushed by ambulance and was in the hospital for a week and almost died. And like, so sometimes you have complications that happen, and it takes longer to recover. And I don't want to get into the medical industry, but I don't trust the medical industry. But they're not doing right by women in the hospitals. They're causing a lot of the problems and then saying, oh, look, we fixed it. I don't think that women have the support from communities as far as like the majority of women. Maybe some people do in close-knit communities, yeah, but most women don't.
Yeah, but we have all the amenities and the things that make life way easier than what they had before. I honestly don't think women should be given the same respect that the ones used to be given back in the day. I mean, right now, life couldn't be easier for us. So, I mean, it's a balance, yeah? I could understand that, you know, if women are working full-time and then also taking care of kids. Back then, they just stayed home and took care of the kids.
That's
right?
what
That
I
was
was
more
saying.
of a full-time job.
There's a difference between a stay-at-home mom and a homemaker. So there's a lot of women who stay at home and get pre-made stuff from Costco. That's not a homemaker. Like a homemaker makes their own stuff from scratch, whether it's the food, the cleaning products, whatever it is. Like I used to cloth diaper, I breastfed, I did all of those things. I had chickens, I still do, and sheep and goats and all of that. So really, you have to ask yourself, is the woman a homemaker or is she just a stay-at-home mom? So women who just stay at home and don't do anything, I can understand.
But what is the experience with you? Like you ain't got to go too much into detail. If I met the man who experienced you as the mother, were they like, oh man, she was phenomenal. Like I love being around her. She was so amazing to me, so loving to me and the kids. Or it was like, oh my God, like every minute she complaining about something. She complaining about being exhausted. She complaining about being overwhelmed. She's always nagging. She's always complaining. I do everything I can do to make her happy, and it's still not enough. And she barely does the things that I need her to do, and she's inconsistent, but brags to everybody about being a stay-at-home mom. She'll be best friends with the women that stab her in the back, and you admit it, them women ain't even there to help you. Your grandma ain't there. The aunties ain't there. The friends ain't there to help you out. The man's there going through everything, but he gets all the mistreatment. Like, did that guy had an amazing experience with you being this mother or this wife? Or he can come on here and go, man, shit. Just like most guys, man, like when she's a mother or a wife, I'm going through hell with this woman. Like, what do you think he would say his experience was, personal experience with you?
With me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't think he would try to come back 4 times if he had such a bad experience with me.
No, I didn't see how you did. No. I'm asking you. Would he did you drive him crazy, or it was amazing being around you while you had the baby and while you was a wife?
I mean, I couldn't do all of the things that I used to because I was sick.
That's not.
I was almost I was bed rested actually for the first year and a half after having my son. But I was a very unique case, but no, I think the only time things got really volatile was when infidelity really set in, and that's
before the cheat.
So why not say that, Ali? Before that, Athena, it looks like you're running from a Miss Universe contest, right?
I'm not.
No, but think about it. Wouldn't that be like, I'm tired of men cheating? That's the first one. I'm tired of y'all motherfucker cheating on us. Why? I'm tired. The men in my family say that I don't need the man when I truly need the man. Why not say, motherfucker, stop cheating on us? What? Well, that'd be
what?
Or take it further. I'm asking the sisters on the panel. If y'all get married and hate it, you get in a relationship and hate it, you get with a man you was having sex with and hate it, you get in a relationship and start hating cooking and doing all those things, why should the person, 1, marry you? 2, if he marries you, shouldn't the least he can do is go out and cheat if you don't give him peace just to take care of you? We taking it a step further. Like, if you're not giving this man peace, you unfaithful as hell in the relationship, and you're a terrible person to him, but you're great to everybody else. At least for taking care of you, Should he be able to go cheat?
This is
Who are these women that you're always talking about hating being married? I mean, anybody, male or female, they like being married. They want to be married.
This is the ladies' first show, Ilkan Ali. You better watch your mouth. Okay. I'll bring you up again. You are those two, okay? But don't you dare do that again.
Somebody got to answer some questions, man. Y'all ducking and diving.
This man is saying,
Y'all
why
not answering
can't we cheat?
questions. Y'all not keeping it real up here.
On the ladies' first show, he said, why can't you?
Is your man's balls? Is your man fed? Is your man's balls? It's like it's depleted. His nuts are always drained. Like, do you take care of your man?
Yes.
Man,
It's poison if you don't get at least 28 days.
Come on, man.
Also, let me talk with Osa real quick. Ali, give me a second. Osa, do you believe these women that say, like Rebecca Capin right now? Do you believe these women that say, "Oh, 28 a month, his balls have to always be drained and all that"? Do you really believe even the woman that preach that shit that are about that life after year 3, 4, 5, 2 kids, a mortgage and all that? Do you believe in them also? Let me bring Rebecca over here. I'm sorry, Ali, but you stepped the line. Okay, this is ladies first. Watch your
do I believe that she's letting him hit 28 days out of a month?
Yeah, like enthusiastically.
Nah, man, there's no way. That's not even realistic. I don't know though. I'm not a woman. I don't know. So don't pull punches. Hey,
If he's doing everything for you, right? Like you said, he's providing, he's giving you all the good stuff. Then that's your duty as a wife. That's your duty as a girlfriend.
I believe that.
No, so Rebecca, I have a question, and then also can piggyback from that, right? Of the 28 days, is this enthusiastic sex? Is that you jump? Is that you jump on him, or this is the panties to the side? I'm tired. Let me put my head on the pillow. And he does like 7 pumps, and he does and then y'all done, and they all go about their. What type of sex? Like 20 of the 28 times, how many times is the bare minimum panties to the side? 3 pumps and go back to sleep.
Since when has sex been a one-way pleasure? It is pleasure for the both.
What?
So if I love my man, I'm happily there because I am getting pleased too.
You just said, just like what most women said, if he's taking care of me and he's doing all the things that I need, then I'll do it. I don't want women ain't coming up here and saying, man, I'm just tearing this man apart. Like, I want him just as bad as he wants me. He ain't got to do nothing.
I said it's the least. The least you can do. I said it's the least.
But do you understand where we coming from? For most of the women, they will.
It's conditional.
Hey, you know what? Yeah. If you do all these things, not only will I cooperate and submit and feed you, I'm going out of you, right? But the better the man gets, the reality is she gets worse. Men like Osa, old Ali, old Fatty. I am not about to incriminate myself. Not Ali. Men in general, there was
another violation again.
That was outside. They didn't have to do nothing to bust a woman down while another person is taking out to eat, giving her money, cash apps, giving her attention. But then that guy leaves, and the guy you really like comes in at midnight, and he's.
Can you hear me?
What I'm at? Hold on. So what
you're good now, Napa. Yes, you're good.
I'm saying,
go ahead.
I want to address my friend Ali again.
Yes, ma'am. If y'all love it so much, why me and bragging about it? Man, I can't get this woman off me. She won't stop cooking. She takes care of the house. Like, this is, oh my God. I dropped in gold. Like, man ain't talking about that.
Once he doesn't want to share his secrets, he don't want men going after his lady. He's not going to be honest. He's going to keep it to the chest.
Niggas will talk about that. Dude,
talk
about that.
Man,
what is a man supposed to actually do, Ali? He's not supposed to be responsible for having sex because she says she's controlling it. He's not supposed to do anything to make her want to have sex with him. What are men exactly supposed to do?
Get him, he should do.
Get him the power. Get him.
He should do the same thing.
Wait a minute.
You
Hold on, Ali.
Okay, go ahead.
Ali, I'm not done.
Ali, this is ladies first. This is ladies first, Ali.
You said a lot.
Wait a second. Isn't this ladies first?
Ali, ladies first, man. Come on. Go ahead, Napa. Interrupted.
Okay. Yeah, you said women don't want marriage. They don't want to do anything. They want to be unhappy. And he's just sitting there like a little puppy waiting for her to do everything. What is he doing for her to want to have sex? You're saying women are out there and there's guys just having sex. Women are just having sex with men because they're just there. Lie. That's a lie. Those men are doing things for the woman to want her. It's called relationships. No woman is just having sex with a guy unless she's mentally ill or a sex worker. You have to do something to get something. It's called, I know you never heard this word before, reciprocity.
Oh, shit.
Reciprocity. Reciprocity.
Reciprocity.
So, like Rebecca said,
yes.
If he's taking care of you, you're gonna always want to do everything for him. If he's doing what he's supposed to do, you do what you're supposed to do. It's a cycle. So let me ask you again. What exactly are men supposed to do in relationships besides sit there like little babies and say, she won't stop yelling at me. She won't stop complaining. Wah. What are you supposed to do as a man? I just
The same thing all the other guys previously to that guy did not give a damn. Y'all love the guys who don't give a damn. You love the assholes. You love the liars. You love the cheaters. You love the toxic men. And they got to hit it for free. So all the one night stands that y'all were engaging in with the man that you just liked, because supposedly y'all naturally submit when you like a guy, he shouldn't have to do a damn thing. It should naturally come off of you to want to do something for him. He go, damn, since she's putting it on me, since she's trying to earn this provision and this protection, maybe I might do this, because it's your job to convince a man to take care of you. It's not his job to chase you down to pay your bills and protect you for absolutely nothing just because you got a cute face and just because you got a used box. But because a lot of you come with used box, right? So again, what he has to do is what the other guys did previous to him, not give a damn and make you work for it. That's what they need to do.
Oh, shit.
So that's the problem. There, we heard it. He thinks men aren't supposed to do anything. Look at him. We found the problem with Ali. He thinks men aren't supposed to do anything in relationships, y'all. That's why he thinks men are just babies and that women are the Castle Grayskull gatekeepers of the vagina. Woo! No, you're supposed to do it. Wait, I didn't interrupt you. You're supposed to make her feel good, and she makes you feel good, and you make her feel good, and she makes you feel good, and then it grows. It's called relationships. I hope you can find that, because all this stuff you're saying about women just do one night stands, men do one night stands too. We're talking about relationships.
Yes.
No, there's reciprocity. So I just thank you for letting me know that you think men are
talking about the men y'all look at
as supposed to do anything. Got it.
You talking about the men y'all look at as suckers? The man y'all drain.
Well,
you talking about the man y'all take. You mean the man that y'all take advantage of, the man that y'all use, and the man y'all still end up leave. The man y'all still end up leaving because he's boring. Because now you don't have to deal with no chaos. He comes with stability. He comes with structure. He comes with order. And now you have to fit into his life. No. You like the Build-A-Bears. You like the messy men. You like the dramatic life. You like the man that puts you on eggshells and makes you crazy and drives you crazy. You don't like the guy that already has everything together. So no, either way, the man's going to lose. The other one at least knows exactly who you are, while the other one pretends about who you are. That's just the difference.
So a guy coming in and saying, hey, I really like you. I want to spend my life with you, and I want to make sure that you're comfortable and that you're protected. That's a simp to you? All right, got it. I'm going to hand the mic over to somebody else.
Oh, no, you stay up here. Don't run. Why should he take care of you?
I'm not running. I just feel bad.
No, if Ali is wrong, if Ali is wrong, you sure about that? Because the mic might break again today. Your Wi-Fi might break again tonight. But why should a man take care of today's modern woman?
And
why should a man take care of
Ali, just 1 second. Hey, King Richie, salute to you, man. We tried to get you on the show multiple times, my man. What's going on with you? Check your email after the show if you can, my man. I appreciate you. Thank you very much, Theo, for listening. King Rich is like a big British content creator. He used to work with Pearly Things. Shout out to you, sir. I appreciate you.
You can't ask a woman her age. You can't ask a woman her weight. You can't ask a woman her body count. What exactly is today's woman doing that is worthy of a man protecting you and providing for you? Can you please answer that outside of just showing up? Because y'all even offended about a man asking you what you bring to the table. So what is it exactly that women are doing so phenomenal for today's men to take care of most women? Shout out to the good women, though.
So when you meet a woman, not you, but when a man meets a woman, He's asking her weight and her age. What is he, Rain Man? Like, what guy is coming and asking you that? What's your weight? Like, why don't you just get to know her? See if she likes you. See if you guys like each other. Usually when people like each other, they do things for each other. So you're saying crazy stuff like you can't ask her weight. You can't ask her age. She's not coming up to you asking you that. She's saying, hey, I like what you said earlier. You know, I was watching you, or I like the way you played basketball. Do you play? They don't come up and ask questions like that. So, Ali, it seems that you want to paint women as these sexual, just wanting sex, hateful people. That's interesting that we have actual people getting together, men and women. I'm not going to get personal, but I'm just assuming you said you have children. I'm sure you have a woman in your life. Women and men like each other. They get together and they become friends, and then they become lovers, and then they get married. You're painting this whole thing like women are just these evil. It's like a witch hunt. Really, you remind me of the witch hunter. You want to paint women as evil, nasty, hungry, sex hungry, heartless, cold animals. Like what was that lady? Princella used to go around. She's the queen maker. She used to say men can't love. You're just like the female version of the
men
old
are incapable of love. That's what she said. Yeah, I'm
that's
tired of you, Ali.
I'm calling you out. I'm so sick of these people. You know,
Respond, Ali, if you have
I want to point out again, as she did in our debate, she didn't answer my question. And women run from questions because then they have to be accountable, then they have to be responsible, and then they have to have some type of responsibility towards having to love somebody. So again, why should most men wife up or get in a relationship with most of today's women? That's what I ask. Why should he do that for you?
Why?
Not just because he likes you. He likes me. I like him. Why should today's men take care of most of today's modern women? Can you tell me what is so amazing about today's women?
Why?
Right.
Why?
Why should a man today be with a woman today and take care of her?
Woman. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
They're modern men, modern women. Meet the person you like, that you get along with, that mutually respects you. I know that's beyond your scope of thinking. People, modern women, modern men, meet a person that you respect and that respects you, that loves you and you love them, that gives you something and you give it back. Don't take. Don't take. Don't cry and blame like Ali. That's the answer. Meet people that respect you. Meet people that like you, that have common interests, common goals, common morals, common standards. It's really that simple. And if you're in a miserable relationship where somebody's just complaining and taking from you, just find your way out of it. Try to find your way out of it. I know it's easier said than done. So that's the answer.
Yes. And young brothers who watching and young sisters who's watching, if a woman is still lonely, especially when she gets up in them 30s and 40s and she still ain't got a man, what typically will happen, if she can't answer that question, she's typically good enough for getting bust down. She's going to have a high body count, and she's gonna have no loyalty towards you. It's all about her. So if she can't answer this type of question, she's good for bussing, but don't stay or commit to this woman if they can't answer that question. Thank you so much for giving us another example.
No, but let me.
You don't interrupt. You said don't interrupt.
I thought you said thank you. Oh, I thought you were done.
No, you weren't. You know, my mouth was still moving. Like your mouth was still moving earlier.
Okay, go ahead.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Just thank you for giving us another example and reason for why men shouldn't commit to today's women. They will not tell you what makes them valuable to the men.
Right. And now, ladies and gentlemen,
can you answer it?
Also, ladies and gentlemen, did you
personally?
Ladies and gentlemen, did you also hear? Did you also hear what he said? He said, excuse me, Athena. He said, just bust women down. I want you to listen to all of this.
He said that? Damn, that's crazy.
Let me finish. He said, if a certain woman is a certain way, just bust her down. And this is the problem. This is the problem. That's why I dragged you in that debate.
Shit.
You control your own sex, and you just proved it. Because you told men, use women who don't follow what you think or have your standards, don't walk away from them. See, Ali isn't saying don't mess with those women, don't, so because you could have a baby with those women and have a single mom. He's not saying leave them alone. He's saying go bust them down, because that's what Ali is about. He's about busting down and making baby mamas and never making wives. Check.
Damn. I'm about to bust. Go ahead, Tina. Checkmate.
So let me
bring Ali. More.
Let me Ali back here. Let me bring Ali back up here. These type of women, I ain't talking about the pa, but I'm talking
yes,
about
you are. Yes, you are.
Who have nothing to offer, but being able to use you, have demands, come with problems. All they're gonna try to do is suck you dry until they emasculate you and be the man that they don't want anymore. They like you till they don't like you. So instead of them using you, you use them. Make sure that this woman gives as much energy into wanting to use you as she does to prove to you why you should take care of her and give her these so-called provisions. If she's not the type of woman that is worthy of loving a man, catering to a man, being a wife, and being a mother, yes, if she's gonna use you, use her too. That's all it is. Since women love using men in 2026, yes, if you want to spend some time with her, there's nothing wrong with the women who push promiscuity. There's nothing wrong with women who's pushing OnlyFans, women who's pushing sexual liberation, women who tell girls they can do whatever they want with their bodies. Yes, since y'all don't tell women to practice pussy discipline, I'm not gonna tell men to practice dick discipline. Bust them down. If they ain't worth being a wife, make sure you knife.
Did you hear that? So he's
Just knife them. Go ahead. This is a pen, YouTube. This is a pen. This is not a knife. Go ahead, YouTube.
Yeah, he's saying go out, make some more baby mamas, baby mamas. He's not saying as an older man, he's not saying, look, guys, leave these women alone. It's 2026. Let's stop. Let's show them that we don't need them. The more you hear him, listen to this guy. He's the reason you're making a lot of simps out there. You're making a lot of guys that are weak. Even MGTOW says, don't go and have sex with them. Leave them alone. But not Ali. He's a baby mama maker. He's a baby mama maker. He's saying,
right.
You see all these, wait, don't cut me off. He's saying, you heard him. If they do OnlyFans, if they twerk, if they're doing promiscuity, go be with those ladies. He's telling men to go be with those ladies. He's not saying find a nice lady like Athena, find a nice lady like that has some standards and morals. He's telling you to go make some baby mamas with these OnlyFans. And he just told you, we see the problem. It has manifested and cleared itself. You are wrong. I would tell ladies and gentlemen, don't be with anybody who doesn't have your standards and doesn't care about family. When it comes to laying down and having sex, gentlemen, I'm not a man, but I'm gonna go out on a limb. Value yourself just like women should value themselves. Value who you have sex with. Value who you give your seed to. Value who you give your sexual energy to, but not Ali, because like I said, he's a baby maker. Don't follow him. There, mic drop.
So brothers and sisters.
Final round, friends, and then we have to go back to ladies first, okay? Don't be a baby maker. Go ahead, Ali.
These type of sisters.
Hey, I'm sorry, not baby maker, baby mama maker. Not baby maker, baby mama.
I'm so sick of these people. You know, oh.
Most of these sisters, y'all, it's not your woman. It's just your turn. So they won't tell these sisters to keep their legs closed. They won't tell these sisters to be virgins. They won't tell these sisters.
You know, I say that all the time. Wait for marriage.
Let me finish.
I just want everybody to know I say wait for marriage.
I think Ali has the right to finish his point.
Don't get triggered, please. Okay. Don't get triggered. Okay. These same sisters will come back to you and tell these sisters to close your legs before you get married so you can get used. They don't tell them to rebrand, they tell them to rebrand and repackage themselves. They still ain't gonna have nothing to offer you but used box. So since they're still not pushing for sisters to get married till They're not telling sisters to close their legs until they get married, except for Nepal. She's the only woman that's telling women that, even though they're still doing that. And since they're still pushing for these women to be promiscuous, since these women are for the streets, the only place at least you can get some peace is when you release. So if she can't be a wife, you make sure you still knife. And if she's for the streets, get your peace and release.
Because I'm an unruly woman. I'm not like the rest of these women on here. I'm unruly. I'm
Not the same as
I think that's cute. That's a cute little clip.
That was deep. Nepal final talk. Anybody wants to talk about anything that happened?
Yeah, let me let the other people get in.
Yes, because then we will go to, and thank you very much, Coco, for joining the show. We appreciate you, Coco. Anybody want to actually say something before we go back to woman,
Yes.
8 man?
Yes.
Respond to what Ali said.
Oh shit!
I got Coco. I got one more thing to say. I got one more thing to say.
No, let Coco say that you reply to.
No, I got one more thing to say.
Ladies first.
Go ahead, Coco.
Thank you.
Ali, I agree with you. The majority of women today aren't.
Oh nah, you need to fight Ali. You can be agreeing with this motherfucker. What's wrong with you? I thought you had something against Ali. That's crazy.
No,
that's crazy.
But
hey, Coco, are you going to address what Nepal said?
What do you mean? Which part?
Because if you say I agree with you, Ali, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you're going to say that goes against what Nepal said?
I don't think so.
Let's try them. Let's try it anyway.
You better get him back. You better go down there and get him back.
Go ahead, Coco. Uninterrupted.
What I will say is that for men who do want to get married, men should get a prenup that protects yourself and the woman. So, but it might be different in the case that people that are with the state or employed by the state or military, because a pension will be split evenly between the man and the woman for however long they were married. I don't know if you could speak to a lawyer about that. For the most case, for men who do want to get married, and unfortunately, even the good women can sometimes, because of their feelings, say, I don't want to stay in this marriage anymore. They should get a prenup. And so therefore, you know what the terms are. It protects you and the wife and the children. Well, child support is something separate. But it allows you to build a family, because I believe, especially for certain communities, we need to be married. Marriage is a wealth builder. Most people who are successful are married. That's the majority, not the minority. And in case things do go awry, you should at least try to be as protected financially as you can.
I got smoke with you now, Coco. I got Ali got smoke with you now. Hit that dude button. It's time. I got smoke with you now.
By the way, Ali, did you say all that?
Who?
Did you say all that about prenups and all that? Did you say anything about that?
I damn sure.
Damn, Coco, what the fuck you trying to do, Coco?
It is what it is. It is what it is.
But it's all love with Coco.
That's crazy.
Why you're basically telling everybody that men shouldn't even trust women, the fact that we got to get prenups. Why are we still pushing men to marry when women are still going to find the capability of divorcing and leaving the men? But like, we're looking at the people supposedly that do it wrong, right? Because the women are moving the way they're moving, there's no incentive a lot of times for men to wife the woman, because, hey, why buy the cow if you can milk it for free? But even if you buy this damn cow with all this damn milk, she still finds a way to walk away from your behind. So if you're telling men that in order to protect themselves to get married, to take care of a woman that may still use it against you, go get a prenup, which still tells men they shouldn't trust women, Coco. And I'm saying it in good faith, because, you know, I don't really got smoke for you like that. But I do have smoke a little bit. I do. Why are we telling men to still get married if we can't trust women?
Can I respond to that? Because men still want to be married, though, Ali.
No, Coco, you didn't answer my question. Okay, it's too many women that say that women submit by nature, and then they end up using men, and then they admit they don't like men. They're just using them. Why are we telling men to get in marriages with women who don't like them and they have to get prenups because you can't trust? No. Listen, you're saying men still want to get married, which means men still love women. Men still want families. But why should they get married to have? Hey, Coco, that's my point. Why does he have to get married to do all of that?
Well, it goes to my later point.
You change it.
Because marriage is, if we're talking about community, I know we're in the West, we all think individualistically. But if we're talking about building community, particularly for the deeply melanated people in the community, if we're talking about we want to pass generational wealth, that does not happen without families. And that does not happen with families led by one person. That happens with families that are a man and a woman coming together and having children, because it goes several different ways, not just with having a family, but that opens up more opportunities career-wise. It opens more opportunities if people want to go into politics. It offers more opportunities if people want to have business nationally, domestically, and internationally. All of that is a cascade of marriage. And unfortunately, because our community specifically is where it's at, I know a lot of people want to blame other races, but the ethnic group in this country that is doing the best financially is Asian American, specifically, Indian. And what they do better than most is they go for STEM, meaning science, technology, engineering, and math in terms of their degree focus. Both of them, husband and wife, work together, get together during college, build up the either someone's working during the day or at night, whatever. They have family help raise the children. They don't spend a lot of money frivolously. They live in either with family or a one bedroom until they save enough money to be able to afford a house. And then from there, they buy up the block. They buy certain neighborhoods and communities. They have their own banking. They have their own agriculture. They have their own finance. They have their own businesses. The money circulates within that community. And that's the same for any community that's doing well financially. They do those things. We collectively do not. So that's why I say that we should get married. And I'm not saying that a man should marry a woman who doesn't love them, but this is what happens. Women do love men. But what happens over the course of a marriage, we get depressed, we get postpartum, we get in our feelings, and we say we want to leave. And that's just a cycle of women's emotions. Men most likely won't leave because they have more things invested in that family. But what's going to help a woman leave less? If they have a document stating, hey, if you leave, this is what happens. It sobers women's up. It makes it a real thing. Because honestly, with most women, when it comes to marriage, it is a fantasy fairy tale, particularly in the West. So that's why I offer those solutions for our community so that, yes, we do need more marriages. I'm sorry, we do. But if it does go awry, this is what happens to you, woman, if you decide to leave your family. It protects you, but it also protects the man.
She sold the pin fatty. Did she sell the pin fatty?
Like she's just doing, we need more peace.
Yes.
We need more babies. We need more unicorns. We need more happiness.
We don't.
No, but Coco, one second. No, Coco, 1 second. It's like me coming here and saying, well, yeah, women need to close their legs and men need to keep their zipper up. We already know. See what I'm saying? And Coco, you have a good heart, but there's the thing. We need for society shouldn't come at the expense of men. And that's what Ali is telling you. I know we need these things, but these things usually don't favor men. Like the people that inherit these things are kids, women. This is going to be at the expense of men. Men shouldn't walk into a burning building just because it's good for society, because society is literally built on piles of men's bodies. It at war, men that work themselves to death, one men that do the right thing. Like we done with that shit. Y'all need to fix that shit. If y'all
I'm not saying that women shouldn't fix it.
Hold on, Coco.
I'm not saying that women shouldn't fix themselves.
Ali's in real estate. Okay. I see the Mexican woman on the damn roof and doing construction with her man. I see the Asian woman in the salons with her man. I see the Arab woman in the convenience store with the man. Where the hell is our women in the West with their man trying to build with their man? Most of what our women are coming is with problems and demands, and you want us to bust our back for the women of today. Why? And let me ask you this: what will make more? What will make women today change more? Putting their ass back in the woods, or keep saying, you know what, y'all, we should still take care of them, even though they want to take care of themselves? What you think it would help society more? A man finally saying, fuck y'all, I may still have kids with you, busting you and have children with you, but I'm not taking care of you anymore. You can take care of your damn self. What's going to make women act more? Oh, Coco, Coco. In your life and experience as a woman, when you supposedly like the man or like provisions or somebody to protect you, do you do more when you already using somebody? He goes, Coco, I'm trying to marry you, babe. I'm trying to take care of you. I'm trying to build with you. Oh, fuck you, and you back to the streets. I'm done with you. I ain't dealing with you. What you think will make women act more today? Treating them and showing them what the real world is, or still begging? I think somebody said they don't like begging. I believe that was Nepal. Begging them to be good, begging them to love, begging them for sex, begging them to cook, begging them to clean, begging them to be women. What you think is going to be more? Me being a man and saying, hey, you for the streets, or baby, please be a woman. Let's get married.
Not begging. I think the problem is men give all types of women attention. And if you continue to give women, let me ask you, Coco.
Coco. Hey, Coco, no.
It's ladies first.
No. Hey, Coco, don't do me like the other ladies do me. That's not what I asked you. And you say you for the men, right? That's not the question that I asked you. Nepal did it to me. The other sisters done it to me. I asked you a question. What would make women change more? Pulling the rug.
Ignoring them. I answered you. I said ignoring them.
Okay.
And I also said, as a part two, the problem is that men. So Nepal knows this as well. Men give any type of woman attention. And the women who don't even really, because women get attention, they think that they can earn relationship. So you have a 10 who gets attention, but you also have a 1 that gets attention, and both of them get vetted. And so what happens is the 1 thinks that they're the same level as the 10. So what you should do, you should ignore them all and say, until you are to my standard, hold on, Ali, I'm answering your question. Until you act like a woman who wants to be married, or you're a woman at my standard, I'm ignoring all of y'all.
Well,
but y'all can't do that.
Goalpost again. On 3, fellas. 1, 2, 3, push.
Coco, we are going to have a Coco. We are going to have a problem, Coco. Doctor Strange is coming. There's nothing you can do. 2027, he's here. There's nothing you can do. Telling man, y'all shouldn't do it's like saying, woman, close your legs. Man, you shouldn't give attention. What you do, man? Starve?
No, I see, but you're asking, Ali gave 2 alternatives. He said either we ignore them or we give them.
No, I did not get, you made it what you, listen, I said,
sorry.
Pull the rug from under them. Don't give a damn anymore. That's even if we just busting them down as well too. We need to bring shame back. You a hoe. Why you treat me like this? Because you a hoe.
But you can't have it both ways. You're asking for both ways.
No one said both ways. Right? Hey, Coco, do you know why y'all so successful now? Y'all shame men every single day to be what you want them to be. Y'all are shaming us every single day. Y'all taking us to the court system. You using the kids against us. You're using everything against us to do what you want us to do, except for you. Hold on, Coco. Coco, don't tell me it's wrong. Coco, don't tell me it's wrong. I'm telling you what works. That Fatty talks about this all the time. You do what's right or you do what works. And Fatty, you know what, Fatty? You're right. Women are doing what works. They're not doing what's right.
Y'all are moving away from what I'm saying. There's trade-offs for everything. There's nothing that's 100%. There are trade-offs for every decision you make in life.
Tell me
for the ones who don't want to get married, this is not even a conversation.
Hey, Coco, tell me a trade-off that will ruin your life.
Get married.
Coco, a woman gets married to a competent man. Tell me something that is going to happen that is going to ruin her life. Other than the man putting hands on her or giving her a disease or something like that.
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead.
really ruin the woman's life?
You said have a trade-off, right? When a man gets with a woman, he can lose his livelihood, his family, his house, his savings, his 401k, his extended, all these things. What are the things that women lose if things go left, when, especially when a woman is dealing with a competent man?
What goes wrong with a woman if they divorce?
What is the trade-off? She gets with this man that is competent. This man does something. They split.
Okay.
Well, like, what is the trade-off? What did you lose?
I'm putting you in a woman's mind, okay?
Sure.
A woman's mind is, I don't get as much attention. I'm tired all the time. I'm talking about what a woman. I'm not saying it's the same as a man.
It's fair. No, it's fair. No, it's no, Coco. Coco. That's what you said. It's fair. And instead of doing what's in fatty mind, which is pizzas and hamburgers and Coca-Colas, let's do what is outside of my mind, what is on the real world, right? When a woman gets with a competent man, marries, has a couple of kids and all these things, what is the trade-off that she's not getting while, like, if things go left? Like, I know the trade-offs of me getting married. I might get fucked up if she pulls the plug on me, right? What is the trade-off that these women are giving away when they get married to a man?
I can't, again, this is, it's all superficial, but I can't do anything and everything I want to do because I'm accountable, to this man. I can't just be, I just can't just.
You can be a hoe?
I'm not saying.
That's literally what it is. You can go to Disneyland. You can do farming. You can do some yoga classes. You can do anything other than be a hoe. For the most part, if a man has resources and the man will let you do anything other than fucking up his family. So the only thing that you are giving away is, I can't be a hoe anymore. I can show my butthole to people on Instagram. What? Like, y'all have nothing to lose for the most part. And you know why you have nothing to lose in the most part? Because you will lose that man and get another one in a week. And this is why y'all are immortal and you smirking, is because y'all will never ever trade off because y'all don't concede nothing. The only thing y'all conceding is, I can be a hoe or I can have attention from cases from accounting. That's the only thing that y'all giving away.
Well, no, I mean, again, I'm going back to woman's mind. I don't have my time. I don't have my autonomy. It may not mean anything to you, and I'm not saying this is right. You're asking me what the trade-off is, okay? Me at 20, no kids, hot young body. Me at 30 or even 40, the kids have worn on my body. I might have almost lost my life due to C-sections, complications of pregnancy, this and the other. I'm a utility now. These kids hang off me. Again, I'm just telling you from.
I can't put that baby on you without no relationship, no nothing. That's what he's saying. Bust him down. That's what Nepal was saying. Ali's saying, Ali, tell him bust him down. What happens to you on that table has nothing to do with me.
I didn't say it. Whoa. But it's a byproduct.
Coco, one second. Coco.
And me having your children.
Now, Coco, respectfully. It's on you. Your body, your choice. If you get chopped on that table and the kid is out, it's you, it's not me. I don't have to take a... Coco, 1 second. This is what I'm saying women are entitled. Y'all are having babies for men that don't give a fuck about y'all. Why should I take accountability? Why should I be the bigger man and say, let me take care of these 9 months of pregnancy and these 7 months of her being postpartum depression and her body being fucked up? I can move on to the next Coco. She doesn't have a baby. She's not having postpartum depression. She's brand new for me to ruin her. And then I get to the next Coco and the next Coco. Why should I stop on you? Why should I take accountability for a woman when there's 7 Cocos out there that are literally willing to do the same shit without no commitment?
See, but then there's another thing that happens with that piece. Okay, you get the next Coco and she's doing things without commitment. What is the trade-off that you're going to get? So sorry, doing things without commitment, the same things I do. So she will have a kid with you out of wedlock.
Sure.
So what does that mean? So when she has a kid with you out of wedlock, that means she may be a bit more angry. She may be like,
I don't care. It's not my woman.
Okay,
be angry. Hey. Go be angry with Ali. Go be angry with Osa. Go be angry with these. It's not my woman. I will only get the good parts of you. You are going to be eager to see me when I pick your little rascal on the weekend because I give you no attention whatsoever. Why should I stuck?
I will stalk you and I will put rat whatever in your food. I'm just
Congrats.
saying, you act like I'm not
Hey,
talking about you.
thank you very much. Hey, friends, and this is the cops. Please, immediately.
Got your ass.
Hey, Coco, now on a serious note, Coco, you can sell us slavery, man. Like you can sell us, hey, fatty, I have a really good plantation. Hey, fatty, I heard you have air conditioner now. I have a really good plantation for you. Masa doesn't eat us as hard as the other ones did. Like y'all can sell us that because Coco, we know the reality. You are telling us a perfect example, right? The perfect world where things work. I will actually give you a secret too, Coco. Most women despise marriage.
I understand that.
And they won't tell y'all to y'all married motherfuckers, but to our single people, when nobody watching, I hate that bitch. I hate that motherfucker. He makes my life miserable. This is how y'all talk. This is why we're not getting married, because every time we're on jiu-jitsu practice, every time you play basketball, these motherfuckers that are married want to stay an extra hour after the practice because they don't want to go home. They rather chill with the homies than go ahead and go to their wives. And the women are doing the same thing. They will do anything to escape their husband, even in bed. Oh, can I get the second room? Can I get into the bed? Can I get these? No, I'm like, y'all can't tell us shit. So once again, Coco, you have your heart on the right place. What you tell him is what should be. This shit is not working anymore, Coco. Like, Coco, it really is not. And if I have to be a savage to get the best of these women, while the good guys get the short end of the stick, y'all have to convince us why not be savage. Because women at this point are not playing nice. Y'all not want to be the good woman. Y'all not want to be the righteous woman. Y'all want to be the it girl. So the it girl needs to be it with some consequences too.
Are you saying generally speaking, or are you just speaking for specific groups? Because
I'm talking about the majority of women and the majority of men. These women know way more about their men than the way around. These women have an extreme. Hey, I can put Napa, I can put Rebecca for a fact. I can put Napa and I can put Rebecca on an open market, and they will run laps over the man that actually falls in love for them. Laps. Easy. They will get everything they want. They will fight. They will cry. They will pout. And the man, like a good dog, say, "Oh, baby, can I?" Oh, that was not me. So, right. So the thing is, if y'all women are gangbangers, which means y'all are stern, y'all are rigid, y'all have standards, y'all are. I can't tell my fellow friends to say, "Hey, fellas, go there and do it for society. Do it for generational wealth." What about my wealth? Because my kids and my great kids are going to be rich. But what about me? Going back to my mama's house because I can afford 2 mortgages. Sleeping on my car because now I got divorced and then my kids have to sleep somewhere. Why should I apply to that shit?
Are you asking?
No. I'm not asking. It's a rhetorical question. I will say these things that I hate on woman. We're flipping it, but then we go back to the line, okay? Because Kermaya still didn't say nothing today. That's crazy, Kermaya. My bad. And Laldi said very few, but we are going to. And Rebecca didn't say it. I hate woman gaslighting men. I hate with woman come on the fight with machine guns, drones, satellites, Neuralink, motherfucking Power Rangers, and they say to the man, "No, just come with the knife. I promise you, it's going to be fair. Let's have a fair fight." No, y'all have all the advantage. And it's not our feelings, it's the law, it's the family court, it's the cops, it's society, it's your friends, it's social media. Coco, I can fight with you fairly. I can't. Coco, I can't. Coco, I am bigger than every woman I dated by twice their size. I have more money than them. I am more emotionally stable. I think I have a very good head on my shoulders. And as soon as I get inside of them and I put them inside of my house, I'm done. Now imagine a rhino living in the house with a mouse, and the rhino is scared of the mouse. What if I step on the mouse? What if I eat the cheese from the mouse? I'm scared of you. And you are telling, don't worry, Mr. Rhino, you are going to get a really good mouse. The mouse is never going to.
I never said that.
I can no, Coco, you are being defensive. It's not what you said, it's what it is. When I get married with you, this is what it is. I am a rhino. Get inside of the house with the mouse. And every time I step on the mouse, even if it's my mistake, I will get consequences. So I don't want y'all to keep gaslighting us and telling us that it's worth it. It's worth it for a very few. It's worth it for a woman. It's worth it for the next generation. Most of these married men are miserable.
I agree. I agree with you. I'm not disagreeing.
So are you? No, 1 second, Loco. You agree that most of these married men are miserable?
Yeah.
So why are you pushing men to be miserable?
I'm not pushing men to be miserable.
Should men get married?
Hold on. People pick their poison each and every day. I'm not pushing. Hold on. I'm not pushing.
I'm pulling you right back here. No, I'm pulling you right back here. Coco, see, and Coco already fighting with her kids. See? I see you.
She gonna make a video. Hey, Fatty.
One second. Coco is saying, go get married. Coco is saying most married men are miserable. Why are you sending us, Coco, to a burning building? Why are you telling men that you know are going to, for the majority, be miserable? And even women, I'm not even going to lie. These women are miserable. Why are you sending people to a place where you know they are going to sorrow and going to be drowning in misery? Why are you asking for that?
I'm not asking for that. I'm helping people be able to make better decisions. That's what I'm doing, because most people are not telling men, even right now, currently, most men are not getting prenups. And they're certainly not hearing that from women. Again, I'm speaking to I'm not even really speaking to men. I just addressed Ali's question. But even for women who want to get married, my advice for women who want to get married, you better find your man in your 20s. You need to save some money aside so that when you do have children, you'll be able.
I can't believe you just did that.
Hey, Coco, you know what's fucked up, Coco? You did it again.
What did I do?
Hey, y'all are doing the Miss Universe bullshit. Somebody ask y'all a very specific question, and y'all say, I want peace in the Middle East and African kids to not starve. We know.
You just said most women hate marriage. So and
Coco. What am I saying? No, Coco. What was the question, Coco?
You're saying, you asked me, are most men miserable in marriage, and I say yes.
That was not the question.
That's not a question.
What was the
question? Well, then would you advise men to do it?
That was not the question. The question was, if you are telling these men to get married and these people are miserable, why are you sending men to a burning building? Why are you sending them to a burning building? If these people are going to lock themselves into misery and literally sign their rights away and their happiness away and their freedom away, why are you sending men to the plantation? Why are you sending these men to a burning building?
Okay.
Oh
no! Now it's a question. Now it's not a statement. Now it's a question. It's a why are you sending men to a burning building knowing that they're going to be miserable for the most part?
I'm not sending men into a burning building, because now you're putting the onus on me that I'm saying this is what men are going to do. That is what you're saying.
That's not
you're
what
saying.
I did.
No. The way you phrased that question, why am I sending men to a burning building? I am not. Do I force men to get married? Fatty, do I? No, because how you phrase that question.
Time to move the goalposts. 1, 2, 3. Hey, 1 second. My wording is very specific, right? My wording is very specific. You are saying for men to go build families. You are saying men to go get married. You are talking about prenups and all the ways they can protect themselves and all that, right? And then you said, these men, most of these men, you agree with me, are miserable, right? So the question is, why are you sending these men to a place where you know for the most part they're going to be miserable? Why are you telling them go that way? Yeah, that gas chamber over there is a shower. There's a shower. It's not a gas chamber. You just have to take a bath real quick. Why are you sending millions of men listening to Coco to go to that door that you know is going to bring them a lot of pain and a lot of misery when they could have kids, when they can do families without doing all these things that actually are going to jeopardize them?
What you're saying is incorrect, because when men can do all these things that are not going to cause them that harm that you're saying that marriage does, that's incorrect. Men tend to get into more dire situations when they have children with multiple women and they put themselves in vicarious situations dealing with
explain it.
Explain it?
You said
men put themselves, I will clarify. Men put themselves in more precarious and worse situations when they have children with multiple women.
How?
Because you
one second, Coco. If I'm being very specific, I'm talking about me, not the motherfucking Fatty Junior, not about Fetisha, not about Fetisha 2, not about Fetisha 3, not about fuck my kids and fuck my baby mamas. I know I'm putting themselves on a worse position. I know. Without Fatty, they will be on a worse position. I'm talking about me. How am I getting on a worse position when I don't have to account for the day-to-day shit that's going on? I don't have to account for your body after you get pregnant. I don't have to account for postpartum depression. I don't have to account for menopause. I don't have to account for period cramps. I don't have to account for nothing. Why am I getting on a worse position when I just visit the plantation on weekends and I don't deal with that shit on the daily day-to-day basis? How am I going to be on a more precarious position?
Are you talking about a woman that you're going to have children with, but you're just not going to be married to? Or are you just talking about dealing with random women?
Coco, can you answer my question, please?
No, because the scenario matters. That's what I'm talking about.
Coco, I am pumping and dumping this woman.
Difficult because you use it as it's an isolated point, and that people don't have different relationships. And that there are certain nuances and certain things that take into play. So that's why I asked that specific question. Because if you're just messing around with a woman, I can give you different scenarios where it's going to mess you up. If you're messing with a woman and you have children, I can give you different scenarios how that's still going to mess you up. So yes, either way, if you mess with random women, you are increasing. I know people don't care if their dingling falls off. Cool, you don't care. But then you're also putting yourself in a position where, okay, the other man sees you messing with his woman and you don't know what his mind is, or she has family that's crazy and they're going to mess with you, or she knows people and they're crazy and that's going to mess with you. Then you have kids with a crazy woman and then another crazy woman and you have to deal with that.
I don't have to deal with them. They are not my woman. Okay. That's the point. Hey, Coco. I put the baby on a crazy woman and she says, I'm going to use my kids against Fatty. And I say, good luck with that shit. Good motherfucking luck. I'm not showing nothing. You are going to beg for me to take care of those motherfuckers. Because I know the game. I know the more I care, the more you are going to use my kids against me. So as soon as you start to, like you saw the Alba situation, I'm going to have an abortion. I'm going to keep the baby. I'm going to have... And he says, you know what? You got it. You got it. Send me the bill when you're done. Send me the bill when I'm not dealing with your crazy ass. You can go to internet, do a lot of allegations. As soon as the kid is off, I'll go to the courts and ask for child support shit. I send you the money and we good to go. Why should I deal? One Coco. I imagine that Alba marries that woman. He's going to have to deal with that crazy bitch for 2 decades. That man is going to be miserable because that woman is a motherfucking manipulator. So now, if Alba has 5 of these women and he pumps them, dumps them, and he's sending a little bit of his check and living his life and all that, how is that man less free, less happy, less, you see what I'm saying, than the guy that actually is stuck with the problem? How?
Because it's affecting him now. And that's the
no,
thing.
He's not. He's free.
Hold on. He has never been in the position where he is now, where he's facing the backlash.
And what happened?
Things going on with people.
And what happened?
doing all these videos. He's even said that this has affected him outside of it being public fodder personally.
Nothing happened.
Hold on. I'm not, but you don't, we don't, I'm talking about what he said. I'm not
Coco.
talking about speculation. I'm
So
talking about he said that it's affected him.
Coco.
So to
Nothing.
act like, oh, I'm just messing with this woman, it would be way worse if they had a child or if they got married. I'm not disputing that, but you're acting like things that people do don't affect them. They do. It's just in various ways. That's why there's trade-offs for every life decision you make. That's all I'm saying.
Coco, I say this to Wally all the time. Either you cry now or you cry later. Abba decided to cry now. He decided to have these 3 or 4 months of anguish and pain and remorse to have a life of freedom for the rest of his life and his work. While he was doing that, he made $50,000 out of everybody suckers try to be gossipy and going about this shit, and he's going to let himself to the bank because he's not a baby daddy. He didn't have to. It doesn't have to
solve it because I know several. Actually, let me shut up. Okay, you're right. You're right.
Hey, Coco. Hey, Coco. No, let's question, and we have to move on to the panel, right, Coco?
Mm-hmm.
What would bring more pain to Abba? Marrying the 3 women that he netted on, or married one of them?
Marrying any of them will bring him pain. Yeah.
More pain than be single and just pumping them?
I can't answer that question. I don't know.
Got your ass.
Hey, Coco, you know what is going to happen to him? It's like me going to the gym. He's going to hurt me a lot on these next 6 months, but it's going to bring me a bunch of joy for the rest of my life. This is literally what he's been doing. He crying now to smile later. When you marry a woman, you are smiling now to cry afterwards. That's all it is.
Oh, wait, Fatty, I'm sorry, Rebecca, I'm gonna, because I know I've been talking for a minute, but Cam Newton I don't know if you saw a clip about Cam Newton with Carisha.
Cam Newton.
Cam Newton.
Not Newton.
I'm sorry.
Newton.
That's come on now. That's my people's.
My bad. But he was saying that he had way more stress, way more things were going on when he was dealing with multiple women. And he still has that itch to deal with multiple women. But he feels so much. He says that whatever he got with his woman, people won't know because that is sacred. He doesn't want he doesn't care if people have this persona or they think of him a certain type of way because what he has with his lady is sacred. What he has with her is better than what he had because Cam, whatever his last name, can have anybody, but he still values what he has with his woman more. Not to say he may not go out.
So why doesn't he stick with her?
That is she making your point, though. You're making Fatty's point. If he had all those women, he has all these children that he loves. He got to this. He found. If he didn't leave all those other women that made him miserable, he would have never found this woman who gave him peace. Yeah, you're making Fatty's point. No, listen. Listen. No. Hold on, Coco. You know what's crazy about this? Women talk about self-love and happiness and how strong and independent they are when they destroy families and become single mothers and they live in their best life. But for some reason, you know that you need men to push this so that men still take care of women, even if they're miserable. But women don't want to love men, even if they so-called miserable, right? So if Cam Newton left all those women, and those women have kind of a decent relationship with him now, he has a great relationship with his children, and he found peace with another woman, that you're making Fatty's point.
No,
if you would have stayed with that, if you would have stayed
about his baby mamas,
I'm talking about you brung up Coco. You brung up Cam Newton.
Yeah,
he's doing what's best for him, right?
Yes.
What happens is when men do what's best for them, they can still take care of the people that they love this in their life, bringing themselves peace and the people who love them peace. So now that he has peace, he's giving his kids peace, and he gives the woman he's with peace. Just the woman he's not dealing with is the ones who may not get peace from him, but he has peace.
I'm making a separate point. I agree with you, Ali. I'm just making a separate point about because Fatty made a point of, well, he'll be happier just dealing with multiple women and now and
no. Let me come up here, Coco. Please stop talking past us. Please listen, Coco. I'm gonna go slow. Okay. Listen, Fatty is saying if 9 out of 10 women are making men miserable and they find peace being single, being able to take care of their kids, and Cam Newton has to put a ring on this woman because she's giving him peace while he's single and they're in a committed relationship. Why are you telling men to get married if most women are going to make them miserable is what he's asking you.
I'm not telling most men to get married, and that's what you're missing.
Should men get married?
Wait. You're asking the minority of women to get married?
Hold on.
Who you at now? Hey, Coco. Hey, Coco. I know you have a rough day. You had the kids all day and all that. You're not going to get away with that bullshit.
I know they was bouncing.
Who are you asking? You are not asking to the majority of women and men to get married?
No.
What? So who are you asking to get married exactly?
I'm saying for the ones who want to. Y'all didn't listen to me.
No. You can't do that. No. Hold on, Fatty. Hold on. Hey, Coco. Respectfully, let me go slow again. You just talked about the phenomenon that comes with it, with other nations are doing that build with families coming together. You just talking about how people are building collectively together to have strong nations, to have a legacy, and to have wealth. You can't do that and backtrack and go back to say it's about the minority of the people. Were you not talking about the best interest of people and humanity together and building with each other to build strong nations? Were you not talking about that?
I did.
So that's
the umbrella.
So you promoted. Hold on. So you were promoting marriage, Coco, and
yes.
Okay. Fatty and Ali would also promote marriage if it didn't compromise either the woman, the man, or the children. We want good marriages, not bad marriages. What Fatty's asking, since we can't have that, why are we telling men to get married today if most men will not get that? Most women will make, and you admitted to, hey Coco, your channel and the things you speak on, Napa too, even though I don't know what be happening sometimes, but I love her though. Y'all talk about what women are doing to these men. So if women are doing this to these men, why are we promoting men to get married if it's not working in their best interest? Is what Fatty is asking.
I will always so the best roads are not the ones that most people can go through. I'm never going to promote a man just randomly having children with random women and not in the confines of the marriage. You'll never hear me that. You can call me idealistic. You can call me Tweety Bird. I don't care what you call me, but I will never, ever promote men having children out of wedlock.
So what do you promote them to do?
You have children in marriage or you don't have children.
Oh, my.
Here.
Got your ass.
That's for the woman.
It's
not for the kid.
Coco, you literally said, I'm only promoting marriage to the people that want to be married. And now you're saying, I'm promoting marriage to the people that want to have kids. Like you're going to keep...
No. Y'all flip the question, and I'm tired of y'all doing that. I state my position, and then I use evidence to support my position.
What is your position? Let me ask the question again to make sure. Who are you promoting to be married?
The people who want to be. I'm giving solutions.
Finish the sentence.
For the people who want. I never force anything. Fatty, please let me finish. I never force in my coaching, in whatever strategy. I talk to people who want solutions. I don't force what I think is ideal on anybody. But if someone comes to me and says, Coco, I want to be married, then I'm going to ask them questions. Okay, well, your best opportunity to get the best for you options for women are in their 20s. You can either go older or you can go with someone your same age. But either way, there's going to be difficulties either way. But I only offer solutions for the people who want solutions, for the people who like to complain, which is the majority of people, for the people who like to blame other people for their problems, which is the majority of people. I have nothing for you because I'm not going to say anything to you. I'm not going to force my opinion on you. But again, for the people who want solutions, I will. And if you ask me for it, I will offer it to you. I'm not going to force. Y'all can do what y'all want.
Hey, Coco. Hey, Coco. Were you on the panel when we had the prostitute here, the Miss Georgie, the Nigerian girl? Were you here?
Yes, she was. She was here.
Did you let her be, or you started with your righteousness talk? You are going to regret it. I think you should.
Hold on. Hold on. Most women, hold on, let me finish. Most women end up regretting those type of decisions, but I don't know if she's going to fall in the minority or the majority. So I will say most.
No,
She
that's
may
what.
fall
No,
in the minority. I don't care. I don't know that woman. I don't know her specifics.
no, Coco,
but I know
you
numbers and I know statistics and I know what is the ideal situation and what would work for our community at most.
Did you advise? Did you give her advice on things that she should do so she doesn't regret her life in the future?
I didn't give her any advice. I just.
So you didn't say, "Hey, Miss Georgie, I think you should reconsider and think about this because what."
That's not me. You don't know me.
Coco, Coco,
Unless people tell me.
No, Coco. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to give you the Coco. Notice what I do. No, I love you too. Notice what I do after the show, Coco. Right after the show, I go ahead. I have to tag y'all. I have to figure out the topics that we talk and put it on the description, and then I have to do timestamps and literally verify every timestamp that I make. After that, my editor has to do the same shit and he has to post a clip of it, Coco. You are telling me, right, that if I go to that video, that 4-hour video where there was that prostitute talking about our men are deacon money and all this shit, I'm not going to find you giving her prescriptions and being moral about it and saying, I think, are you sure?
Not her.
Not her?
Not her. I spoke to the audience, not
to the audience. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Coco.
I've been doing this for a long time, sir.
Hey, Coco, just like you were talking with the audience, when you are telling fat woman like car kids are not going to be on golf courses being the girls around the rich dudes and all that. It was not for our kid. It was for the audience, okay? Totally fine.
It's for her too. It's for her too.
Hey, you know what's funny? You know what's funny? When I mentioned that, that's not what you said. You said, me? I'm not talking with her. I'm talking with the audience. That's what you said.
Hold on. I am talking to the audience, but the audience applied to her. I am talking to the audience, but the audience applied to her.
But when I ask you...
You know why the audience applied to her? Because I asked her specific questions and she was lying, but I was like, you know what? It's cool.
So when I ask you, Coco, are you referring to her? Why are you referring to her without referring to her? Did you say, yes, I'm talking to her too? Or you said, no, I'm not talking to her. I'm talking with the audience.
I'm sorry. In which, who are we speaking of right now?
When I was like, hey, Coco, why are we talking about Orchid and fat woman like Orchid is not in front of us? Are you talking with her? Or are you talking just in, and did you say, yes, I'm talking with her too? Or you said, I'm not talking to her. I'm talking in general.
Well, no, I was cut off a bit. I was cut out a bit, but if Fatty, if we were to get into it, I would have fumed, but we couldn't. So yes, I was speaking in general. One more time.
Told me I should delete.
Going to be about her.
I told her the truth.
I don't have to dance around. Go ahead, Rebecca. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying. I told her. I spoke to her frankly, and I told her the truth, and she said I should delete myself. So this is what happens when we try to hold these crazy women accountable.
They miserable liar.
Yeah.
Anywho, but go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, she threw all sorts of crazy stuff at me. So I mean, like, trust me, there's people like Nepal, like Coco, like me out there talking to these ladies, telling them how they should act. Granted, yes, I have some age on me, so I have experience and knowledge in certain things, and they don't want to listen. They don't want to listen. Or I have the other ladies come in and say, no, don't tell them that. Be boss bitches. You're good on your own. Like, you know, do you? So, I mean, we get pushed back all the time.
Hey, Rebecca, you know how nice I am to Coco? Like, Coco, my memory is incredible. Like, it's one of the few things I have that I really cherish is my memory. I remember stopping the show to literally go at y'all saying this. Why are you saving this bitch? Why are you telling her to have kids? Why are you telling her to go get a relationship? Why don't you let her rot by herself? Why are you literally telling this woman that is clearly unqualified to have a relationship and kids to go ahead and procure a family and all that shit? And you were a part of the clique. You were literally you were not only a part of the clique. If I remember correctly, you were the gang leader. You were the one.
I never encouraged that woman to have children. Absolutely not. I would not do that to children. Nepal.
Hey,
Nepal. Come on.
I'm so glad we are.
I'm an advocate. I know there's horrible mothers out there. Horrible mothers. I would never do that to children. Never.
No, you didn't.
I am.
What happened?
Nope.
Where'd he go?
Uh-oh.
Who has the damn alarm going?
That's not me. I'm letting everybody know that it's
playing
not
with
me.
us. I think someone is like. I think
kept
Ali
muting
has
out
it going.
so people know it's not
Y'all
me.
know
I
it's
kept
not a
muting out.
y'all know 99.9% of the time it's not a man. No, I wish if I had that, but you know what? Hey Rebecca, that's a good idea. I'm gonna have that as a button.
I know some people have it as a button.
But y'all know 99.9% of the time, and not probably you know it too. It ain't no damn man that got that thing going off like
No,
that. We
it's sure enough
y'all.
it's not
Y'all,
here.
y'all sleep to it. Like y'all be just like
I
that
don't
to it.
know.
Right?
I think
it can't
it's been
change.
you
It
know what
can't
I
change
noticed?
itself.
It's usually our people. A lot of Latinos and blacks be having that beep. I'm just saying. I don't know why.
It's usually somebody who ain't got a man, but I ain't gonna say that. Somebody on this panel ain't got no man because a man would have changed that by now. I don't know who it is, but you're telling on yourself with that fire alarm. I don't know who it is. There it go again. Who that?
It might be.
It is not me.
It's
not me.
No, I heard it earlier. I heard it earlier, and I was like, "Is that me?" Because like,
No,
is it?
y'all,
But I
right.
haven't heard it since
I'm gonna
I
have to
stepped
speak.
away.
I'm gonna have to
No.
speak to my husband. Thank you.
So y'all, we just asking the ladies, man. Like it seemed like when y'all young girls, y'all are princesses, and y'all wishing for this thing your whole entire life to be these things, and then when you end up being a mother and wife, it's like you resent it and reject it. That's what we hear from women, and it breaks men down. But men go, hey, that might just be how a woman is today, and men try to keep their families together. But when the woman is projecting that onto the man, it's breaking the man down. Like it makes him seem like whatever he does isn't good enough. The bad thing about it is though, when you get on your phone with your girlfriends, hey girl, how you doing, girl? How you been, girl? When you do like that with your co-workers, with your boss, everybody gets the smiley face from you, but your man gets to be put on the back burner. So that's why we're asking that. If marriage and being a wife, and who no one said all.
I think given the way that women are today, modern women, and I just don't think marriage is a good thing for men. It's a one-sided thing. There's too many benefits for the women as far as the courts go. As far as they're always going to be getting the kids right off the bat. I mean, I know certain states are changing now, but no, but these are facts. These are facts. Women are given prizes for leaving.
In most cases, when the man gets a woman, first of all, he gets a free assistant, a maid, a cook, a nurse, a lawyer.
How many women you know actually doing that?
You ain't getting that.
Hold on, let her finish, y'all. Hold on, let her finish. Y'all rebuttal.
All the skills that the woman comes with is what the man gets. Now, when that man picks a woman that doesn't have any skills or any abilities, and he just picked her based on aesthetics, then he becomes a complainer because he picked a woman based on only appearance and surface level things. But most women have skills, abilities, all type of things. If you haven't had a woman with multifaceted woman, then that's unfortunate for you. But a lot of women are out here,
respect to you, because
lot
I'm
of
sure
women,
we're probably like
out
closer.
here have a lot more than a good lay to offer.
But respectfully, because you and I might be closer in age. How many of these young women, these modern women of today, go ahead, Fatty.
No, you can go ahead. When I show money, don't talk. Go ahead.
Are coming prepared with the tools of cooking and cleaning and being the assistant of her husband.
Like I
they're
said,
not. Modern women aren't that way
that
anymore.
are complaining about women are the men that's going out there picking women based on physical aesthetics. That's all. If you pick an actual woman and not a girl and not somebody that's still in their growing stages, then you will get a fully developed woman that comes with a lot of skills. If you speak to a husband, a seasoned husband, he will tell you he would not be where he is today without his wife. Women come with a lot.
What do you mean by growing stages? What do you mean by growing stages? A young woman?
She hasn't acquired any skills or abilities to even care for herself. So
wouldn't you say her mother?
Her with her basic necessities.
Wouldn't you say that those skills should have been given to her by her mom or her father?
Skills to take care of herself. She's not even self-sufficient. She needs a man to provide for her, and she clings to him in a way
where would she acquire those skills? Aren't those skills supposed to come from her parents? Aren't women supposed to come
it doesn't
prepared
matter
for
where they
marriage
came
and
from.
to be a
When
wife?
you pick a woman over a girl or a baddie, then you get something different.
But why do you keep on associating a baddie with not being up to par for being a wife? Why does a baddie all of a sudden have to be not up to par? Are you saying men have to pick ugly women or subpar women to get what they want at home? That makes no sense to me. No. This makes no sense.
Can I jump in here? Can I jump in here? Okay.
Diza, you go right after them. Please answer her question, please, Lala. Are you asking men to go down on looks to pick ugly woman so
I'm
they
not
can
asking
get?
a man to pick an ugly woman. I'm saying
what you trying to say?
better. Pick a woman that's self-sufficient. That way, when you choose to provide for her, it's a choice. It's not a need. That's a different type of relationship.
Okay.
Wouldn't you say there is a need, though? Wouldn't you say
if the woman has no ability to care for herself and she's a damsel in distress, it's a need.
So you don't want your husband to provide you with resources, with
he
covering,
provides,
with
I want it
protection?
to be by choice.
Isn't that
I
a need?
want it to be
Don't you need that from your man?
If he provides, it's by choice. It's not because I need him to provide, because I can fully.
I would say that's the
provide
problem.
for
Women
myself.
nowadays want a man, but they don't need a man, but they actually should need a man.
That
it's
is
a part.
the
It's a
problem.
part
It's better
of
when you want the man. It's better when you want that man.
You need
because
you need your
choose,
man, honey.
You're not going to choose
Disagree.
based on security purposes. You're not choosing because you're in survival mode and you just got to find one that can take care of you. You're going to choose because that's the man that he wants and he has the qualities that you're looking for in a man.
You're talking about a woman who's probably already gotten her education,
about
who's
a
already been out
woman
there in the street, who's been ran through, who's already got trauma because she got bodies under her box. No.
Lady
helpless. Oh, there's the key word, young lady. What's wrong with a young lady going from her father's covering to a husband's covering?
Because my daughter is only 23 and she's self-sufficient.
And
you can be self-sufficient and
are you self-sufficient, Lala?
Sure am.
Do you have like a provider?
No, not at the moment. But if I choose to be with a man, it's going to be by choice. It's not going to be based on, oh my God, I got to find a man because I can't pay my bills. Nothing like that.
But need doesn't equal desperation. I think you're taking it to the extreme.
So, but it is. It is. A lot of people out here on survival mode. You won't know the difference unless you give it a try.
Well, I need my husband.
That's great. When I was married, I had the same feelings towards my husband. When I was married.
Lala, can you want him and need him at the same time?
Yes, of course. But the need grows with care and knowing that this person cares for you in a way that he's willing to protect and provide for you. That grows. It's not like when you're going in and you're in survival mode. You're not choosing based on what you want. You're choosing based on what you need.
Okay, well, let me just say something here. First of all, just want to jump into the conversation. I'm a married man, so I just want to get that out the way. Been married close to almost 30 years. Got two wonderful kids. One's 20, one's 17. So I bring that up because if you want to say I'm happily married, I would have to say, yeah. But what does that really mean? We have struggles every day. And so one conversation my wife and I often have is when we really kind of get out of hand and I bring up to her, I say, you know, I am trying to sacrifice who I am as a man because it would have been a lot easier to just go to sleep at night, get up in the morning, work my job, make my money. That money all comes back to me. And let's just say for, just the conversation, there's no wife and there's no kids in my life. And then whenever I feel like it, I could just go get a female from wherever place I go hang out at. So the point I'm making is when you really look at a man's life, if he does get married, he should be really treated like the prize in a lot of regards. And I say that because of this. Ever since any boy that I have ever met that's grown into a man, when you are young, we are always taught how to open doors for y'all, talk respectful to y'all. We're actually being groomed by our moms a lot of times and sometimes our dads to be a gentleman to you. But as I have a conversation with my wife a lot of times, and she was honest about it, She said that she wasn't really taught to be a wife. She was taught to take care of herself. So all the years that we went through, the 30 years, I'm happy because I see the progression. But at the same time, if you really want to look at a man's happiness, it's stressful a lot of days. A lot of times I got to find different things to kind of be happy about if we ain't vibing. But the fact of the matter is, I don't know when it started. Maybe it was the end of the 90s, early 2000s. Boys have always been taught to be gentlemen to women. We got to watch what we say to you. We got to provide for you, protect for you. But little girls are not getting taught the same thing. And so you have to really look at a man and just kind of humble yourself sometimes as a woman and say, you know, what would he be able to do if he wasn't married with kids? He would probably live a more free, happier life and less stressful. But he can't just turn the world off, you know, when he has his stuff going on with his family. So I think that's important to realize, because when you say you're happily married, you're mostly looking at how far you've come. But
Can
it's
you
a
answer?
struggle. Go ahead.
Can you answer that then? Do you think you'll be more happy if you're single and free? If, like, let's give the kids.
Look at you trying to get me in trouble right here, Ali. Save me.
Say pineapple. Say pineapple.
If you don't want to answer, man, you can say pineapple.
I'm gonna go with you on this, because me and my wife have had enough conversations where if she ever watched this back, she would definitely understand. And I'm gonna speak in regards for her too. She might even be maybe a tad more happy, but she feels a lot more secure. And I think that brings her happiness. But in regards to myself, you would have to say how basic and boring I am in real life. I just want to get some rest, go make some money. And then when I feel like having fun, because I ain't fit to go to the club all the time. The thing is, or even if I'm even going to go to the club, the fact of the matter is, it's not difficult for a person like me to be attracted by somebody else. So if I need a female and I need some sort of companionship for whatever period of time as a single man, I think I would be happy. But what makes me happier is the fact that I do see my kids grow and me and my wife have progressed more. So I will have to say, Fatty, truthfully, I do like being married. Me and this woman built something together, and we've been through a lot, man. We just got through an argument today. So go ahead.
This is what I want to say. People, when you go into a relationship, a marriage, because we talk about children, and I get it what Fatty was saying about what about himself. Well, when you're coming together with someone and you want to have a family, you should be, when you meet a person, you should be saying, do I want to raise children with this person? We don't do that though. We say, oh, I like her hair, or oh, I like his smile. You should say, do I want to raise children with this person?
And then you should, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Nepal.
You should take a good solid, if you're going to have your kids, make sure you have them close together. I know this is ideal. One child, take a year, 2 years off, have some of those Irish twins. And then you say, okay, I'm going to probably be in this thing. We're doing this, right? You and me. You talk to your partner. We're going to do this. We're going to raise these kids. We're going to do this right. You and I are going to be around 18, 20 years together.
Why?
That's what marriage is.
I can answer that why. The why is so when Nepal made that comment, it made me quickly realize to myself, okay, so that's why I brought up how I was raised. Opening the doors for women, protect women. All the while, I see my mom maybe being mistreated by a man. Not saying that hold on, Fatty, just let me work here. Because I'm not one of them guys that are gonna say all dudes are like that or majority of dudes are like that. I was in a unique situation where I could see that play out. So my mom teaches me things. So as I got older, just naturally for me, I said to myself, the only reason why I would need a wife is because I want kids. Because when I was a kid, I didn't feel like I had everything that I needed growing up. So I want to, and y'all might call me a sucker for this. Yeah, maybe a little bit of me was trying to change some wrongs. And so for me, like I tell my son a lot of times, I said, son, I've been through a lot when I was a kid, and a lot of it because your grandmother was single. I said, but I really wanted kids and I really wanted a son because I wanted to see how I would turn out in a household with two parents.
Can you have kids? Can you have kids without being married?
You can, but it's a different. But Fatty, hear what I'm saying though. It's the way I'm raised up. And sometimes you're conditioned in a way where, when you become an adult, you just want certain things.
Sure, but that's particular to you, right? I can eat without overeat. Just because I don't overeat doesn't mean that I didn't eat. I can have kids without actually being married. Matter of fact, them actually acknowledge what you said, right? Can I abuse a woman if I'm not around her?
No.
So hey, I'm not going. Well, let me finish. Then you got it. I'm not going to put my hands on you. I'm not going to abuse you physically, emotionally. I'm over there on the other side of the road saying, hey, how you doing? That's the most you get from me. Y'all are actually making our point. You know what usually happens when proximity happens? If I stay together with y'all, there's two things that I'm going to happen. Either we're going to fuck or we're going to fight.
Well, why bring kids?
That's what I usually said on Discord. If we are around each other all the time, either we're going to start fucking or we're going to start fighting. I already did the fucking. I don't want to do the fighting. Be over there. I'll be over here.
But Fatty, you missed what I said. I said ever since I was a young kid, seeing different things play out.
Sure.
I want to see someone who was a reflection of me and my DNA. How would he turn out with no trauma and two parents in the household?
Sure.
So I want to see how that shapes out. I can't do that if I'm going out here plugging different women and getting them all pregnant.
Did you do a good job? Did you do a good job?
My son's a straight A student. He does calculus. He's a junior in high school. My daughter goes to the U of M. She's trying to be a teacher. So I feel fulfilled in that area.
Good job, sir. Good job. That's awesome. Good job. You are going to have. There's a great time. Good job, sir. Why did you got into an argument with your woman today? You sound like you are an awesome dude. You did your job. Your kids are on the way. Why did you got into a fight with your wife today when everything looks like happy and
I got the answer. I got the. But I got the answer to that. So if you listen to everything I said, my wife was honest with me and said she wasn't raised to be a wife. So some of the arguments we get into today is something that I probably didn't see. We met when we were 16 and 15. I'm 47 now. She's 46.
Congratulations, 30 years.
Okay. So here's my point. A lot of the habits we got as kids still kind of show up. It's just a beautiful thing now that we can have these kind of conversations.
Right.
And we work through them. Before we was just going. So when I said argument, I didn't mean to say we were arguing. We were having an argument.
Do you see how they congratulating you for doing that?
I don't want the congratulations,
no, because you bet. No, yes, you do.
No, hey, one second. You deserve it. No, you deserve congratulations. We're not saying that you deserve it. What Ali and me are trying to tell you is, let's strip down the car, right?
But that's not true what he said.
No, but 1 second, right? Because this is the thing, right? We asked
you. He said he didn't want to be like his daddy, Fatty.
No, Ali, but that's the thing, right?
This is what.
Now, 1 second. This is what happens on these conversations. Hey, sir, what do you like about your engine? Does this engine make you happy? Hey, man, I have air conditioner and I have heated seats and my car is nice. I've been having this car for 30 years. Sir, let's talk about the engine again. Oh, like the windshield, man, when it rains. Like, y'all talk about everything in what things make you feel, how you build things, how you are proud of the things you build. Let's focus on the engine, which is the man. Is the man and the man only. And I will say this, don't say nothing that might cause you to get some trouble at home, because we know the life of a married man. I know it's difficult to say what you mean and mean what you say a lot of times, because we have to protect the honor of the person that you are with, right? But it shouldn't, think about it. 30 years, kids on the way. You seem like you're a biologist. There's no reason for y'all to be having an argument 30 years in when y'all know each other like the back of your hand. Matter of fact, let me just say this and you got it. I guarantee you didn't even start that shit. I guarantee you didn't even start that. I guarantee you didn't even start that shit. You didn't. Go ahead and tell us who started it.
Hey, go ahead, Fatty. Hey, go ahead.
Who started it?
If you're asking me directly, objectively, I'll say she did.
She won't stop yelling at me. She won't stop complaining.
No, listen. We had an argument. It could be something as simple as today. Well, we're talking about, like she says something to me, and here's the thing. She might come from, a way of speaking aggressively and not hearing her tone. So me coming back at her and say, hey, watch how you talk to me, right? That alone can start just some back and forth. It's not necessarily we were arguing, but it's the argument. When you have an argument, you have points on both sides. So we don't yell at each other no more, but we have conversations, and that conversation might drag on. So it does. The point is, though, Fatty, it's like this. Anything in this world can be something that I appreciate in the moment, but at the same time, as time goes on, like a vehicle, for example, if I buy a vehicle I like that vehicle the first time I get up in that boy. I put that system up in there, put them rims on it, I get busy. But then after a while, different things about the vehicle start to make me a little upset. The brakes, man, I didn't know the brakes was that expensive, right? I mean, certain things start to go out, may have electricity issues because I got stuff hooked up in it. The point is, that's just life. That's any situation. That's just not just marriage. And that's
no, there's not life. There's woman.
There's
not. You know why there's not love and there's woman? Because you don't do that shit to her. You don't go ahead. Hey, baby, let me start the argument just because I'm on my feelings or I feel some type of way.
I don't.
But you see,
would you agree that men are built differently than women?
Yes, but that's the point. No. These are. Do you know why this is irrelevant? Because that's not life. That's just woman. When women stand around you long enough, you are not Superman. You are just Clark Kent. This is why men usually don't keep women around enough, because men want to have that brand new feeling of the woman looking up to them, try to figure them out and all this shit. Once Catwoman figured out that motherfucking Batman is Bruce Wayne, now we have troubles. Now she thinks you're on your level. Now she nagging you. Now she's like, why is it? Like, this is the life of a man, and it's not just life.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I just get a feeling, and correct me if I'm wrong, Fatty and Ali. I just get a feeling that you're speaking. I mean, we're talking about the ladies in marriage right now, and obviously, being married can make a man feel stressed out every single day, every second of the day. But I just feel like just because we're talking just about that, it's like you're dismissing everything in life could be like that. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? Your job can get frustrated every day. Everything can piss a man off.
Hey, Deezer, you admitted you became the man you were because you saw your mother get mistreated. Most of the men are operating the way they operated because maybe they saw something like that, or they saw the perspective of their mother and said, I'll never be that man. And they became martyrs for women. So even if she's mistreating you and cussing you out, talking to you crazy, oh, my mama, she doing that because what she went through. She's doing that because what she went through other men. But if it's a balanced, healthy relationship, then that means the men should get that type of respect and value. Hold on, Lala. Ooh,
King on next.
I want to say one more thing after
hold on,
and then yep.
You went to say you changed because you saw that wrong, and then you turned back around when you became the martyr. So, that's just life. Men should just take it. Ain't we different? Which you really saying is a real man can take it. A real man can take what she dishes. And on top of when you said that, you know what the sisters did? Hearts. But let me finish. Brother, before you respond, think about it. If we're lying to women, if we putting our hands on women, and that very man that mistreated those women, you should tell your mother that's life. That's a man. Accept them and continue to love them. So we should promote, and the women should stay by their man no matter who he is, because that's life. If that's who he is and you truly love him and loyal to him, then stay with that man just like you stayed with that woman who still does that to you, knowing she knows better because she don't treat nobody else like that but you. And you know what I'm gonna tell what it really is? A lot of times women don't like seeing that man happy because it's a power dynamic. When she sees you happy, she thinks you're in control. So your happiness needs to correlate with her happiness. You need to be happy because it has something to do with her, not nothing else you got going on in your life, not how you establish your manhood in that relationship, not how you lead, not how righteous you are, not how great of a human you are to her. It's about your happiness better correlate with her. So if you're happy because she's happy, then I'm happy you happy. But if you're happy because of something else, she feels like she's losing the power dynamic of relationship. A lot of time it's a control issue. So she has to make you feel how she feels by you making them feel good. And sometimes they don't think they reciprocate enough or good enough as well too. So because I don't feel good, I got to make you feel that way as well too, brother. So again, if it's all about balance and healthy relationships, then you should stand up for the integrity of good men as well too. Your wife, and respect to your wife as well too, because most of the women are doing it. Most of our women are doing this, right? I ask Fatty all the time, why when we had these dynamics, I started understanding the behaviors of women. Women find something to be mad at you about. Why would your woman take the time out to be mad at you when you're the one who's doing everything for her? Why is she picking and choosing? And because it's a power dynamic. He makes me feel like a way that I feel like I may lose this. It may be too good to be true. And I have to reciprocate. And instead of reciprocating and giving him positive attention, I'm going to give him negative attention. So he always makes me feel this way. And he works towards me. Go ahead, Lala. Tell me how I'm wrong.
That is a communication issue. And a lot of women need reassurance in a relationship. And in all fairness, that's not right to start an argument. But partially so, I believe they do it to be reassured that you're still in it with them.
Yeah,
it's a shit test. One second, Ali. It's a shit test. So my question is, follow-up question.
I don't do it.
No, it's fine. We're not talking about you, Lala. The question is, why is a man that is 30 years in and they got with this woman at 15 still getting a shit test on the Lord's Day, on a Sunday?
Have you ever been in a friendship for 30 years? Have you ever been in a
Lisa, don't
friendship
answer
for
that,
30 years?
please. Let her answer it.
There will be disagreements. Anybody you choose to stand next to, you're not going to agree through the whole walk. You pick the person that is worth going through it with. Because it doesn't matter who you choose to stand next to. There is not going to be a perfect walk through the field, rainbows and sunshine the whole time.
Lala, after 30 years,
it don't matter if it was 10 years.
Let me finish,
even in
please,
a
Lala.
Friendship, there will be disagreements.
No, that's not what I said. You have to let me finish, Lala, right? After 30 years, you can fart in a crowd and I can recognize the smell coming out of your ass. That's how good I should know you after 30 years.
That's a fact.
After 30 years, I should know you as the back of. There's nothing to argue. I know you. You know me. You already know what. Allow just 1 second.
Your mama had you.
And
you're not going to agree with your mama. And she had you
but
since you were a
but
baby.
I didn't pick
she
my
had
mama.
You since you were a baby.
But I didn't pick my mama.
The person that had you. So how can you say you're not going to disagree with a human being that you're choosing to walk through life with?
Lala, the
whole
point
purpose purpose of coming together is making your life easier together.
And my life don't become my life don't become easier when you shit.
Agree with it, but that's fine. You don't have to agree.
But how does my life gets easier?
As far as I've seen and known in life, there's no perfect walk, not in a business, not in a
nobody said that.
Not in
that's not the conversation, Lala.
Relationship. You're going to have disagreements.
Hey, Lala, how is my
business? They have contracts because when you come to these disagreements, you have something to look back on and say, okay, when we were level, this is what we agreed to.
Thank you. Oh, we just created memories. Oh, I remember when you fuck up my day in 2007. By doing that bullshit. We're building memories. Oh, I remember that day we were on Disneyland and you decided to complain about the heat.
It's not going to be perfect.
Daddy, that's what women do.
That's what women do.
We remind you back in 2010. Remember when I wanted that green
walking with
top and you bought me the red one?
But the thing is, this makes no sense, right? Because this is the thing. Please, once again, if time and experience means that you know each other. Sometimes, like me and Ali know each other for 4 years. Sometimes that he does that frustrate me, and some things that I do that frustrate him. I guarantee you this. Like, he understands who I am and what I'm going to say. As soon as something happens, he knows, hey, Fed is going to go there. And as soon as he says, I know Ali is going to go there. I have no reason to be creating problems. Nothing. I already know who this motherfucker. Lala, you have to let me. Lala, you have to let me finish, please.
Okay.
Lala, if my job is to make your life easier, and once again, this is why I'm telling you that these relationships are being looked by the woman and not by the man. Y'all will call a man crazy if they are on year 30 with accomplished kids mortgage, and everything. And this man, just to feel secure about the relationship, every motherfucking Sunday starts a fight with his wife or an argument. Y'all would say, this motherfucker crazy. Hey, Diza, why are you shit testing your woman? Every single Sunday you find something to argue with her. Y'all will
Not
call
every
that man.
Sunday.
Y'all will call that man crazy.
That's unrealistic.
But because y'all are women and y'all need to be assured, and hey, we don't have to accept shit. No, respectfully,
No, you
should.
don't.
Well,
You don't
no,
have to.
hey, Lala. For example, you let me finish, right? This reminds me of my conversations with my girls when they get mad at me. I can say nothing without already getting a response without even finishing, right? And this, it's funny, Lala. You are not special. You are my mom. You are my sister. You are all the woman I dated. Is every time we are saying something that is very easy to understand, I shouldn't put you in a stressful situation just because I want to argue and all my feelings. This should be agreed automatically. Yes, Fatty, you know what? That's fucked up. Let's not argue for the sake of arguing. But because women are women, but she's just trying to make sure. For what? What are we doing?
She has listen. That's
Don't go
why
too fast. No, y'all don't go too fast, please.
I would like to say something.
Lala. If you're treating your children with love and respect and you protected them, right? But your child acts out on you for whatever reason, what is typically because they want control of the situation. A lot of times when they want to eat what they want to eat, they want to stay up longer. They want to watch something on the television. They become emotional so they can control you. And if you concede to them and you cooperate with them, it'll make them feel happier because they're in control. That's what a lot of women are doing. And when you say you should work on the communication, I'm going to ask you, even if I'm having a bad day, I put this on my life. I tell this to my woman every single day. There's 3 things I tell her. I don't want you ever to be mad at me. I don't ever want to be mad at you. And I never want to disappoint you or my children. So no matter what I go through, even you can ask Fatty to this, no one on this panel in my life can ever say I projected onto them because of the responsibility of a human being. If I'm going through something, I shouldn't put it on you. That's why they say hurt people hurt people. There's a responsibility with being a human. If I'm going through something, I shouldn't put it out on you. I should vent to you, communicate with you, and ask you to console me. Women don't like to have to need somebody. They don't like to ask for help because it's power and it's control. They don't want to feel insecure. No excuse. Hey, my brother Diza, this is 2026.
I got
These women are getting careers. These women are business women. These women are getting degrees. These women are accomplishing things women didn't do in previous years and previous generations. How can you respect and love everybody else but the person who loves you more than anybody else? That's an excuse. So no. Again, if a man is in this panel cheating on his woman, putting his hand on his woman, lying to his woman, we're going to say, hey, shut up. Be a real man. Man up. It's no justification. It's not going to be, oh, he needs to heal. He needs love. He needs grace. He needs understanding. That ain't no man. So in 2026, hey, what's a real woman? What isn't a woman? What won't we tolerate? Y'all, we're not even having families. The birth rates are low. The family making is low. The relationships are low. And we still telling people to get married so men can continue to get used. We have sons. And if you ask these women if they would treat their sons the way they treat their husbands, they will tell you no. They don't want their sons to ever get treated like how they treat their husbands or their men. So again, if it's about vulnerability, if it's about communication, if it's about delivery, if the man tells you how he feels, and a lot of times you should recognize how he feels, you shouldn't do that to him, no matter what you're going through.
Well, this is the thing. I also have the ability to not project what I go through onto others. And it's a great thing to be able to do because I do see more men with the capability than women. I don't know what it is, but I don't think everyone does it. I think some people have it and some people don't. Those that don't need just a different type of level of care and attention, and hopefully they get partnered with someone that can appreciate them and handle their flaws at the same capacity.
What?
Nobody is perfect. No 2 humans are built alike. We all come with different things to offer this world. It's great when you find somebody that works for you, but to sit there and to complain about what doesn't work for you doesn't mean that applies to every other man.
No, address what he said.
Yeah, you're not
Should the woman stay in a 30-year relationship with the man that just picks fights and arguments for nothing? Just because. Should she stay with him?
Should you remain friends with somebody that you
man, that was not the
No,
question.
Lala.
You're not gonna.
No, Lala.
No, please, Ali,
No,
Ali,
he didn't
Ali,
say
please,
that
1
was his
second. No,
situation.
there was not.
I would
Please.
I would not tell anyone to stay with someone that constantly puts them in an aggravation and annoyance.
Okay, Lala, stop there. Lala, 1 second. Lala, stop there. Lala, that's most women. That's what we're telling you. Lala, please, Lala, please, 1 second, Lala. I don't care.
That you choose.
No, Lala, no, Lala. Mom, Lala, please, can you stop? Lala, please, can you stop? My dad is married with my mom for 45 years. He goes through the same shit. You like most of these marriages being long, or like women like to nag men. They like to pick up fights to feel alive. Hey, Lala, the fact that you can even do this right here shows me why you can do that in real life. Like you can, Lala. This is how bad it is, right? Let me actually give you a role. No, Lala. And again, this is not personal, Lala. I'm just showing to you and the crowd, right? Lala, this is our discussions with a woman that like us. It's like, Lala, can you answer a straight question? You don't answer a straight question. And then when I start talking, you're like, but fatty. Like this is the day-to-day life of a man that loves a woman. If I pick you, no matter if you're a good woman, a modern woman, a traditional woman, a woman who made, like y'all like to pick fights for nothing. And this is what I'm saying, right? This goes back to what I was saying to Coco. I don't have to go through this shit.
No, you don't.
I don't. Because if I pick a woman, this comes with being a woman. If I don't want this, I have to pick a man, and I don't like men. So y'all think y'all special when y'all say this, pick the right woman, and you are going to go on the market and pick a woman that likes to pick fights with you just because she loves you that much. That is another mechanism of survival to shit test you all the time to see if you're still the man that she fell in love with. That's literally it. So now, Lala, that we got it out of the way, if you gave the same advice to women you give to men, there will be no relationships.
What's the advice I give to women?
Women shouldn't stay with men that try to pick fights with them just because. If that was the advice that we give to women, Diza will have a 3-year relationship. Fatty will be single forever. Ali would be single forever. If we avoid women that like to pick fights with men that they love to get with other women, relationship wouldn't last 2 years. Because this is what y'all do. This is inherent in y'all.
I like to say something when you finish.
Did you add? By the way, before you go, before you finish? Did you add the situation with the father of your kids?
Did I have what?
Did you and the father of your kids at this type of environment where y'all butt heads a lot?
No.
So are you guys still together?
No.
Why?
Because it didn't work out. It didn't work out. It wasn't.
You can say pineapple if you don't want to go personal. Why?
I don't mind going personal, but I just wanted to say something before.
Go ahead, say something, and then we can move ahead. Yes.
The guy was saying that he ended up taking the path of being a father and a husband based on what he saw growing up, and then you said that all you saw all your life was your mom nagging your dad the whole time, and then you said that the women that you choose do the same thing. So it seems as though you get what you're exposed to in some degree.
No, I don't. No, I don't. Right? You know why? Because my mom nags, and then she scrubs the bottom of my dad's feet. She nags, and then she whoops the best meal that you have. She nags, and she will be cleaning. She will be cleaning the ceiling. She nags, but she will put the baby on the back and to go to the supermarket and to the church. This is the difference between modern woman and woman of yesteryear. They will open their mouth too, but they will still do their job. Y'all, as soon as y'all get on y'all feelings, y'all stop doing shit.
And that's what I was trying to say to you. I was trying to just build the backdrop of if whatever my happiness is with my marriage, this has something to do with me personally. But I never said you and Ali were wrong about what you're saying. I did say in the beginning of my little soliloquy, I said, yeah, I can imagine a life where I just come home, go to sleep, go make some money, go kick it. I can see myself being happier in that situation. I'd be a lot less stressed. I was just more or less given the backdrop of, in this case, it is maybe perhaps women's fault as to why women are not as motivated to get married these days, because like I think Ali said it or Fatty said it. When they're young, they're treated like pretty princesses. They never could do anything wrong. Even if the dad gets involved, she ain't doing nothing wrong. Then you fast forward to now, and you see that they're also being taught to like just take care of themselves before somebody else. So that just explains why maybe my wife and I have the issues. I'm not disagreeing with you and Ali. I'm saying I'm a simple man. I don't really need, like Fatty said, I can have 5 babies with 5 different females, and I'll see those 5 kids whenever I see those 5 kids. But for the most part, I'm coming home as a single man, just making my money, going to sleep, enjoying life.
Okay.
But I took something on personally where I said, yo, I'm not feeling that. And I go deep into what I read and stuff as a young man, and I say family's important. Maybe I even convinced myself that a family is the most important thing. And then I grow into a man, I get my family, and this is what I got now. Yes, it's a lot every day, man.
Okay.
You know how females are.
So you're making excuses.
You think so?
Absolutely. So let me ask. Let me ask you this. Everything that women complain about and call oppressive and being maids and being oppressed is all the things that men are doing to showcase their love when they make the choice to sacrifice their happiness and feelings to elevate her, right?
Mm-hmm.
What should a woman accept from a man? What mistreatment should a woman ever accept from a man and justify it? And I'm asking, and I want everybody to answer.
No, Ali, please answer. Ali, please. 1 second, Ali. Ask him. He's in front. Ask him.
Yeah. What should women accept? What type of mistreatment should women accept from men and understand and justify it?
I think it has a lot to do with, first of all, understanding how that man was raised.
No, none of that. No. Hey,
you don't put that in there?
You're up with the untouchables. You're up with we men.
All right.
We straight. What mistreatment should women justify and see as love and accept from men?
Well, I'm listening to your word mistreatment, so I got to figure out what you mean by that. But
you don't. Hold on, real quick. No pause. And again, hey, my brother, there's parts of you that in your subconscious where you brainwashed yourself to be a martyr. You told me you saw men mistreat your mother, and then you can't tell me what mistreatment is. You told me you became the man you are.
That's the way you phrased the question.
No. Don't move too fast. Deezer, don't move. Hey, Deezer.
Wait, let me just make sure I got the question
right.
No,
hold on. Deezer, I'm being intentional with you. I talk to a whole bunch of married men. I talk a whole bunch of men in relationships. You know what men always answer when I ask them what's happening in a relationship? They say we. They say us. They always put it back on themselves and say, hey, this is something we're going through. And when you start like we do to you, start over pursuing, start getting more to the core of what's happening, they will say, it's what my woman is doing to me. But men like to take that. Let me finish.
That's what I'm saying.
Men like taking and assuming the accountability and responsibility for the bad things that women do to them. And they justify it and accept it as love. This is a man. This is my family. This is my woman. Whatever happens with her, that's mine. Everything she does bad, everything she does good, that's my woman. I ain't going nowhere. Everything she went through, I'm accepting it. So I'm asking you, as a man, what can men do to women and we justify it and accept it as mistreatment? Can you answer that?
I'm trying to, but I'm trying.
No, you're not trying. No, I'm giving you a man, and this is love. Look, this is love and passion. This is real, right? This is real.
I'm trying to understand.
I'm saying again. You are Truck Jules. You are Deezer. You stood by your wife. You stood by your kids. You, no matter what they go through, I'm standing by my family. I'm a good man. Okay, so answer my question. What should a woman accept? What mistreatment should a woman accept as love and they understand it?
So that's what I'm not understanding your question, but
makes sense.
That's what I'm trying to understand how you word it. That's all.
Hey, brother, you're not
confused. I can help. I can help.
You're not confused.
I can help. 1 second. I can help.
Thank you.
Men shouldn't leave woman for them being emotional. You live in a woman to get another emotional woman. Men shouldn't leave woman that nag, because woman nag by nature. Men shouldn't leave woman that I'll get tired or the nice sex here and there, because these are things that happen in relationships sooner or later. So even though you might see it as abuse, as long as it's not prolonged, you should be understandable. There's a lot of things that happen on the relationship where you say, don't leave your wife, because this is what happens with being with the wife, right? With the woman. Now, is what Ali is asking. What is the type of abuse or trauma, whatever things that hurt the woman, that the woman should stay, because that's what comes with being a wife to a man? Like, what
I think
type
she
of
should
trauma?
stay regardless, no matter what. I think she should stay with a man.
You are muted, Ali.
No, Fatty. Hey, no, Fatty, don't say nothing. Hey, the Fatty, don't say nothing, please.
Got your ass.
Except for your mama. Except for your mama. You said she shouldn't tolerate that type of respect, but you just change your answer and say she should stay regardless.
I see your point. I see your point, brother. So I was just speaking about my mom's situation on how things started with the way of thinking. That's all I was doing.
Yeah, I can't.
That's all I was doing.
No, these are,
you know,
men demonstrate.
It's
let me tell you this. Let me
not
tell you this.
When others chose silence, one man chose to speak. A man willing to stand on his beliefs, no matter the consequences.
Since women love using men in 2026, yes, if you want to spend some time with her, there's nothing wrong with the women who push promiscuity. There's nothing wrong with women who's pushing OnlyFans, women who's pushing sexual liberation, women who tell girls they can do whatever they want with their bodies. Yes, since y'all don't tell women to practice discipline, I'm not going to tell men to practice dick discipline. Bust them down. If they ain't worth being a wife, make sure you knife.
This message was approved by Ali.
You gotta send me that. You gotta send me that, Fatty. You gotta send me that, Fatty.
Hey, these go ahead
nice.
and
hey, that's player one.
No comment. No comment. Please reply to that point, and then we're going to read the super chats, and we have to go back to on track because Rebecca didn't answer that.
No
Coco
problem.
didn't answer.
No,
Okay,
I think maybe I kind of like put a little bit too much words salad. I was trying to say how my way of thinking got developed, her way of thinking got developed, and then how we gotten ourselves in this situation today. So I'm married now. I don't, my wife, the stuff she does, I'm gonna be committed. But at the same time, I feel like she should be the same way. So I'll end it right there because maybe I'm just not comprehending correctly today.
Buckle up, everyone. It's time for some super chats.
Get your merch, Ali, for president very soon on the Untouchable store.
I'll change the world.
I just want to read this. Thank you very much, Mr. Carl, for the $35 Cash App. I appreciate it. Friends, it's the end of the month. Today, we definitely need to get to the goal, okay? A lot of free loaders around. There's 400 people watching. Please like the videos. Likes are for free. And make sure you support the Cash App. We need more than $150. So please, hit the Cash App, hit the PayPal, I don't know, send the pigeon for what I can.
Hit our Cash App, man.
Send the pigeon for what I can, but send the money. Please.
Like the video, hit subscribe, and show love to Ali at $Ilkan.
The Genie CEO with $4. He says, nothing wrong with the smooth bust down. I appreciate you. And then we have Cash App Big Mo. He says, Ali Boomaye, Ali Boomaye.
Cha-ching.
And now on the cash, on the PayPal, on the super chat side, we have Doris with one Untouchable membership. I appreciate you, Doris.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And she comes back with the second one.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
Missy, thank you very much for the membership too. I appreciate you.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And we have the Rebecca friends are impressive with the support. 10 memberships for Rebecca. Mr. Edgar in the building. Say shout out to y'all. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. And more 10 memberships for Rebecca. And then Maisha says, nah, I got you, fatty, with a $20, not $20, $100, 20 memberships. I appreciate you, baby mama Maisha. Thank you very much. And Mr. D7 with the $50 to Rebecca. Say shout out to the weaker vessel. Thank you very much, sir. Zero Follow says, woman, have always worked through history. The average man was only able to have stay-at-home wife from the 1930s to the 1970s. Then woman destroyed that as well. By wanted a work. Now they complain about too eat. Thank you very much, sir. We have TLG saying, Ali still undefeated against Napa. That's not Napa said. Napa said our whoop is ass. That's what he said. That's what she said. Zero Fallout gifted one untouchable membership.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
I appreciate when he gifted another untouchable.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
Thank you very much. We have Charleston. He says Rebecca is one fine white chocolate. Aww. Thank you very much. Sonny Golden saying, good show. Show some love to Fatty and Ali. I appreciate you, friends. Thank you very much, Anthony. Zero Fallout. They cry about standard, but they give their youth and the womb man for free. They only want standards when they need the sucker to clean up the mess. Can't miss, won't miss. We have 20 to go. The F, American black woman, are white man woman.
Got untouchable empire, baby.
Zarek, Napa is boring and brings no value to the convo. Quit having her on our views. We'll drop real talk. Thank you very much, sir, for telling us how we get views. Thank you.
Oh man, hate.
If we listen to what y'all have to say, we'd be broken homeless. Zarex, $2, but yeah, won't even wait if she keep her legs closed. Damn, Zarex sniping. Nico, fellas, it's as simple as heads or tails. Insist on women using their condoms like you have to as well. If a woman refuse, then it's heads for her ass and a win for you. Napa, a freak, look in her eyes. Boom.
Oh Lord.
Damn. Tilji, he says, I see everyone is a doctor now. Yep. I got my shit on Cheerios. Chuck in the building. Chuck from Tennessee with a 10 membership. Rebecca, thank you very much, Chuck in the Tennessee Zero Fallout, saying they never do ish to the man that don't care because they hurt him. It's the man that care that get dragged the worst. We have more 10 to go. And Chuck from the Tennessee gifted more 10 memberships to Rebecca. Man, I was trying to lose some weight. I'm going to get some big titties now. I am ready to be sponsored, gentlemen. Give me just 6 months. Zero Fallout. The truth is why Coco and the Thread Con say to sacrifice yourself because they know without man caring, the society collapse. It's just selfish reasons. Be the sacrifice so my way of life doesn't change. Damn, Coco. That's crazy. Nico, woman raise boys to kiss ass, so boys are screwed. Tilji, Coco, I do care if my ding-a-ling falls off. I would care too. Nico, boss play or I'm not intact. Fuck a 3 or 4. And then we have Chuck in the Tennessee with our $50 ball saying, Rebecca, I love you. Aww. Much love, Rebecca, says Chuck from Tennessee. I appreciate you. We have Miss K. She's going to be on our show next week because I'm going to pressure her to do exactly that. Women who aren't raised to be wives become resentful wives. That's why it's important to vet women who are wives prior to the title. Thank you very much. We have another one. Big Ed saying, want to get the truth? Just ask Ilkan the chef.
Cha-ching.
Brian, Chef Ali is cooking.
The same as
Ali definitely going to get clip with that very passionate monologue. My mere thoughts. $10. Modern woman dating expectations. Make me feminine. Make more money. Make me happy. Make me cry. Make me leave. Repeat step 1. Oh, there's a lot of things to do. Day leaves. I don't know. I'm sorry. I still try to figure it out. Ask him how many daughters he has. Then ask him if they are married. No one is going to save your daughters. I think his daughters are still young. And he's not here. Thank you very much. And then we have Chuck. Oh, hey, Chuck. Chuck, stop making me feel bad about myself. Chuck, more 10 memberships. I need to move to Tennessee too, Chuck. Thank you very much, Chuck. He's the sponsor of the show with $1,000. Thank you very much. Cat Daddy Main gifted Ali 1 membership.
The Untouchable Empire, baby.
And then Frederick gifted another
The
membership.
Untouchable Empire, baby.
And then Bank. He says, life is hard. We just keep going. This cat does. UK. I don't think that's proper English, but I apologize. Shout out to everyone supporting the show. Appreciate y'all. We're going right back to regular schedule as usual.
She won't stop yelling at me. She won't stop complaining.
Damn. It's actually Rebecca turn and Coco turn. And please, Napa and Atina, answer this quick. Hey, Lala, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Lala,
Yes.
why did you leave him before we go?
I'm sorry, what?
Why did you leave him?
Why did I leave him?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which relationship? I don't necessarily.
Nah, don't be laughing at us. Let me bring you up here. Get on camera. Look at me in the eyes, because you'll be laughing. You're like you're like why did you leave him?
I didn't. I don't. Hold on. Who you asking about? I had 3 serious relationships.
No. How many baby daddies do you have?
2.
Why did you leave the first?
He was a serial cheater.
Of course. Now the second one. Why did you leave him?
I didn't leave him. He left me.
Why did you leave you?
He wanted to be single. That's what he said. He apologized. He said he's sorry. He just wanted to be single. He didn't want to be in a relationship anymore. All his friends were single, partying, doing what they want to do. He wanted to do the same.
What was he going through in that house to make him want to be single again?
It wasn't what he was going through. It was he just didn't want to be in a relationship.
So he had an awesome wife, awesome stability. She cooked well. It was all that. And he said, you know what? I'm going back to the streets.
Yeah, he wanted to. Yeah, the city is full of party and options. He wanted to do that. And he's been doing it since then for 15 years. He's been doing that. He has a gang of women, and that's what he wanted to do.
Wait, he has a gang of... Did he add a gang of women before he met you?
No.
So he got bitches after he met you?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Damn, you...
I ain't right about that.
And now everything is right. That man is the ladies first. That man is unruly.
Cause I'm an unruly woman. I'm not like the rest of these women on here. I'm unruly. I'm unruly.
That man was unruly. Good job, Lala. Good job.
What made? One more question, Fatty. Can I ask one more question, please, Fatty?
The timer is going on. Go ahead.
Oh no, my bad. No. The timer.
No. I'm saying the timer after you start talking. Go ahead.
I just wanted to ask, what made you worth staying? Why should he have stayed with you over going back to the streets with the other women? Because we just push for men shouldn't get married because what's happening in relationships. Why should he have stayed with you over going back to the streets? What made you so special?
I was 4 months pregnant with his child. He should have stayed with me. I was good, so I took care of him for 3 years. Why would he? I mean, when he finally got enough money to take care of himself.
You took care of him for 3 years?
Yeah, he had a job the first 3 months of our relationship, and after that, I pretty much carried him. He was helpful, but
my audio went off. You said he had the what?
I mean,
He had the child?
Yeah, I was 4 months pregnant when we separated.
No. You said this. I was taking care of him.
Yeah,
What is that?
like helping him. We were in a relationship, so I was supporting him.
Did they have more kids before you?
He had one, and I had one, so we were even. Our kids were the same age. We used to take them to play at the park together, and
How long into your relationship? You said he lost his job after 3 months. How long did he have that job before you?
I don't know.
How much time did it take for him to get his job back or another job back?
He worked odd jobs over the course of our relationship. But like when he finally was able to, it's like in our city, I think he just wanted to like stunt and just be free to do what he wanted because that's what his friends were doing.
I got a question for Ali.
Last question. What was the worst thing you did on these two relationships? And it starts with a CHEATING.
I'm not a cheater.
Okay, of course. No, of course not. Of course, yes. No. What was the worst thing that you did on those two relationships?
We had a really solid relationship. We were together every day. We slept in the same house. Everything. We were together every day. He just wanted to go and be single.
No, I'm asking you.
What are you asking me?
You have two father of your kids. They did dirty things to you that ended the relationship. What was the worst thing you did to any of them?
I mean, my first relationship, after being cheated on repeatedly, I did cheat back.
Oh, no, you can't do that to me. No.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. Sing the song, yeah. You can kiss your ass goodbye.
Hey, she said, I'm not the cheater. But I cheated on him. Like, what the fuck is doing? How are you not the cheater then? That's crazy.
So first of all, he was a serial cheater. I forgave him many times until I finally had enough and I cheated back. But he caught me and I did. We still stayed together. That didn't end our relationship. He didn't want to leave me.
So if Ali, you're muted. So if Ali robs banks, but he was the one that robbed first and I robbed banks too, I'm not a robber. He robbed banks first. It was not me. He robbed it first.
Hey, Athena, Coco,
if
Rebecca,
you,
you made my point. No, you made my point.
No, as a man,
They didn't
you don't have the
he-
capacity to stay with someone after they cheat. You don't know what it's like to forgive someone for cheating repeatedly, and be there for them.
What was great about him?
Because you wouldn't do it once as a man.
You know, Lala, what was great about
Lala? What was cheat as a woman? It's usually over. But that man stayed with me because he knew what I put.
Lala.
That did not.
Lala, you're a great woman. What was great about him?
He was kind. He was a provider. He was sweet. He was caring. He was a lot of great things. He just Peter. It was the only bad
You kind of proving a point right there, Lala.
It's like saying fatty is in shape and he's fat. Pick one. He was either unemployed and do all.
But he was good to other people too. Like it was too.
Oh, is it? You are a cheater, but you're not a cheater. He was a provider, but like what?
You took care of him. He lost his job. He paid all the bills.
He paid all the bills. He took care of me. I took care of him. What? Our families were like this. Like it was great until it wasn't.
No. One sec. No, time out. Everything was good. You forgive him for cheating.
We were young.
Come on, Lala. No, we were. Lala, you going for the home run?
We were young.
How old were you?
I got with him when I was in high school. We stayed together for a long enough time.
What is a long enough time?
Lala, just tell me you don't want to do this no more. Just say that.
Hey, Lala,
No,
just say
I
pineapple.
don't get, like I don't mind the challenge because it's not embarrassing. It's just a part of life. Sometimes things don't work out. I'm not embarrassed by it.
So how long was that
So how long
relationship?
have you guys been together?
We were together for a couple of years.
How much? How many? That's 2 years.
No. We were together from 17 to 20, 20.
21.
Yeah.
Would you go back to him now?
No.
Why?
Like he's first of all.
You were young.
No,
Now you're
I
not.
was his first,
He
I
was a
first- I
provider.
his first, I'm trying to answer you. I was his first kid. The first kid he had, the first kid I had was together. He has 5 kids from 5 different women now. He's a serial killer. Not gonna stop. No woman will have that man.
Well, okay,
You ain't driving crazy, did you?
No. That's understandable, right?
Now,
One
problem in our relationship.
No, one second.
Advice.
That's
taking Ali's advice.
understandable. That's understandable. What about the second one? Would you go back to him?
For what?
Lala.
Body language. You would take him back. You would
Lala?
take that. Yeah, you laugh. You still love that man. You would take the second one back
Because
in
he
a
loves
heartbeat.
somebody, it doesn't mean you need
Yes, it does. If you still love them, hey, Lala, if you still love them and another guy was trying to get in that space, you gonna pick the guy that you love if he wants you back. What do you mean?
Wouldn't
Just
you
because
go?
you love him?
Why wouldn't you go back to him?
He's been really disrespectful over the 14 years that we have not been together. Like,
Wait. So now he's disrespectful too?
14 years you haven't been together. You still love him?
You know what, when you care about someone, there's something called being in love and loving a person. That's different. When you care about a person's well-being, it doesn't matter.
Oh my God.
Hey, Lala, when was this? Now, before I go to the show, when was this?
When was what?
This last guy, the guy that put a kid on you and then decided to go back to the streets and he was very disrespectful. When was this?
That was a long time ago. That was 15.
Can you give us a year?
15 years ago.
2011? What have you been doing from 2011 to now?
Who, me?
No, me.
The other you.
No, not you, me.
Raising my children.
2011 to
Raising
now.
Children. My daughters get her.
You haven't dealt with no other men. You haven't been dealt with no other men.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't.
2011, LeBron James was going to the Miami Heat.
I don't really. If I end up being by myself, I'm okay with that. I'm not.
Hey, Lala, are you really by yourself?
Yeah, I'm by myself.
Hey, Lala, you are living the life that Little was telling men to do.
Yep.
Think about it. No. Think about it, right, Lala? Think about it. Both of the men that picked you and put kids on you, and you are living the life of what I was telling men to do. You don't have to hang around with these knuckleheads. You don't hang around this woman and be married and do the good woman and the good man and all that shit. You can knife him and dice him. Shout out to President Ali.
No.
You happy, right? You're happy, right? Lala, are you happy? Are you happy?
Am I happy by myself? Yeah.
No, Lala. Why do you have to say by myself?
I mean, I'll be happy regardless. If I choose someone, they have to add to my happiness, not take away from it.
This is the last question I'm going to ask. When was the last time that you were single?
I am single.
I am too.
Daddy, ask the question.
No. I like Lala. I am too, right? I'm single, single, right? But sometimes I have to eat some cooch. Sometimes I have to eat some ass, right? So now that we got that out of the way, right? Now that they've got that out of the way, Lala, you telling me that you telling me that you've been alone for 15 years?
No, I'm not saying that.
I
don't need that. I don't need physical. I don't.
You don't need physical.
If I wanted a man, it would be like companionship. That would be like my main.
Like a roommate?
No.
So you ain't so you haven't been intimate with no man in the last year.
No.
Oh,
no. 1 second. She did like this. She did this. She did this.
I said no.
She
I
did.
can't say that. But this is
No. No.
What is the relevance though? Like what?
No, Lala, it's because you are not single, or you are single. You are single, but hey, Lala, you know what's funny? You've been looking to the side the whole show. Who is there?
Oh my god!
It's a whole up in that house.
I know you're not talking with the wall. Who is there on that side, Lala? Who is over there on that side, Lala? Who is that man, Lala?
Oh my god!
Lala, because I heard it. I heard it. Who is there? Who is that? Who is that person, Lala?
That is not a man. That's my family. That's
Oh, that's my brother. That's my cousin.
It's not. It's my family. Thank you.
Hey, Ali, when you have somebody in the house and his family, you don't say, that's my cousin. That's my auntie. Why do you say that's my family?
It is my auntie. She was talking trash about this platform because she hear everything y'all say.
So, was she laughing because she knows your history? Will know what you're doing? Is that why y'all were laughing?
Huh?
No, she's laughing because the platform is trash.
The things you guys were saying, y'all were pretty harsh.
What did we say that was harsh?
Y'all was harsh. Like this, y'all opinions are kind of harsh.
Hey Lala, on this show we didn't say nothing harsher than what your baby daddies did to you.
All right, well, let me ask you, Ali. Let me ask you a question. Do you think I'm foolish for being married for 30 years? I mean, I'm trying to figure out like what you were kind of saying to me.
No. This is the thing, right? All right. We already said what men are doing. We're trying to do the right thing. We're trying to have families. We're trying to take care of our women and children, right? That's Patty already told you earlier. It looked like an honorable thing. You kept your family together, and your kids are doing phenomenal. And I bet your woman is doing phenomenal as well too. We're just talking about the reciprocation on what the man is getting for all of that. So like outside the personal happiness you have, but feeling great about the well-being of your children and your family, what are you actually receiving from your lady? Like, what is men actually getting back for investing in that? And could you do the same thing, not having to be with her? That's all we walking down now. I haven't heard what you're like, and I'm not going. Well, I could ask you, what is it? What makes outside of making you mad and getting in arguments? Why would you say that what makes your woman so special in the relationship? The same way I asked her why her man is so special. Why is your wife so special?
Well, as I mentioned before, man, like my goal was to have kids. And so I needed if I'm going to be working and providing and protecting, I need somebody in the house that's going to mold them with my vision. That she does. She has great wife skills. She is a comforter. She, like I have my moments. She knows she does know when to back down and when to engage in conversation to help assist me in something, but she does know how to back down. The other things are just little petty things. Like you said you was going to be here at 10 o'clock. It's 10:30 and we have that sometimes. That's a small thing. That's to me. It's not.
I'm asking for you.
But
you talk about what I just said. She helped you raise your family.
Facts.
That is what Fatty was asking again. For you, why is she so special? What does she do that's so special for you? Not your children, just for you. Make me selfish. Like, can you be selfish, please? And tell me what's so special about her that she does for you.
Hey, she gives the best massages, she gives the best hugs and kisses, brother.
Oh, that's nice.
You know what I mean? I'm joking a little bit. No, but seriously, when she and I engage in conversation, the type of person I am, and maybe, I stick around long enough so you guys get to know me, the kind of conversations that I want to have, she knows how to engage in that from the opposite sex. And as my wife, she can go outside the house, whatever issues we have in the house, she's not going to expose me or talk about what we go through in the house. You know what I mean? She does have that loyal effect to her. And so for me, to deal with a lot of women instead of get married, sometimes I think to myself, you put yourself at risk of kind of like dealing with a whole lot of unloyal people. That's what I was going to ask you. I'm like, as a man, anytime you deal with a woman in a marriage or not, right? I mean, you're going to have stressful moments. So it doesn't matter to me if you're married to him or not. Would you agree with that? You're gonna have.
But you're doing it. You keep going back to that. Nobody said that your woman can't have her make her mistakes. She can't be in her feelings. It's what Fatty talked about. If his mother put his father through something, my mother was the same way. If my mother was nagging my dad and being emotional and putting him through stuff, my mama overcompensated for all that as a mother. My mom was one of the best women I ever met in my life. And not just because she was my mother, she was other people's mother. She took care of her family. She loved her family with so much tenacity. Everybody else felt it. So if, let's say, we always joke about our moms, we never hear our mom say, I'm sorry or I'm wrong, right?
Right.
But she showcased it in different ways, even though she wasn't wrong for that much reason. I'm just saying like a woman being a woman, right? But she took care of her family. She was loyal to her family. My mama would come and talk to me all the time. She'd come up to me and say, that's one of the only women I knew that actually loved her men.
So what did she do for your father that made him happy specifically? Because it sounds like from what you just said, she did all these things for the family and supported the family. What did she do specifically for him to make him happy?
She literally built with my father, literally. Without going too much into details we could go too much into details. For my father not having nothing at all, my mama literally built with my father. Whatever she had to do to help him, whatever she had to do to assist him in that department, she did. My mother cooked breakfast, lunch, dinner, washed all the clothes on the time that Fatty was talking about. So I'm from Turkey. My mother was Turkish. My mother literally used to wash the clothes inside the sinks and stuff like that. She was the woman we talking about in the last generation of that. My mom could sew. She would sew us blankets, clothes, different kind of things. But whatever we needed, she would cater to all the time. She took care of my father and she took care of us. Matter of fact, my mother wouldn't even allow us to disrespect our father as well too, where mama could play co-sign for the kids and be there for the kids, and she have her moments as well too, but she would never let us disrespect or take advantage of our father. She loved her husband, and I would have go ahead.
So let's circle back. So because if you're going to answer the question correctly as to why are men doing this stupid thing and locking themselves down with a woman and getting married, because they know they're going to be stressed out every day. Just maybe even if I'm in the small percentage of men who are in a good marriage, maybe they're just getting with these women to get what I got. That's the risk. That's the roll of the dice.
This is the thing.
Just real quick. Just one last thing.
Oh, go ahead.